Yo, what's up? Okay, so first thing first, using the news, I took a entry. Okay, I saw the opportunity, I took a entry. Although I was expecting market to reach until this far because of that 15 minutes consolidation, but it came very close to it. However, I took profit above that. The reason behind that is it failed to close below the 50% of that news candle. Mostly, like if you look on the 15 minutes chart, it will look something like this. Okay, so it failed to stay below that on the 1 minute, which is the 15 minutes news candles week. At the same time, it inverted that 5 minutes bearish fair value. So from there, when it was going higher, it created a breakaway gap, then a fair value gap. Inside of that, I had a huge order block. When market was going higher, created the first fair value. As I expected it to remain unfilled, it remained unfilled until it took that high. Like, this is a week of news, I know, for a lot of people, but there is like market is already trading that breakaway gap from the daily. And as I said yesterday, that if market is willing to go higher, then market should not, I don't know how far low it is. Okay, here market should not take that low, remember, and market should at least go here. So yes, yesterday I took the trade again using that 5 minutes inversion fair value. From here, it's not just the inversion fair value, we had the order block of order block high sitting right there, the CSD here, and that was that. Let me just go to that area here. Okay, that is the area where we had another bullish fair value finally, and since it was very close to 4, I just targeted until this far, so I took the profit here, and that was that. So market never took that low before going to that breakaway gap that I was mentioning yesterday. So yeah, whatever you saw me doing here, everything covered with a lot of profit. Okay, like literally a lot of profit. Something again. Okay, stream health is good. So what is it? Okay, no problem with that one. I really don't know what exactly the issue over here. Let me check stats. Drop frame 11%. Wow. Time to render 0.5. Okay, yeah, not bad. It is what it is. Let's see. Okay, now 9:30 open. Yeah, I was talking with top step support team regarding some issues on my account, so I couldn't start right before 9:30, but yeah, 9:30 the direction is lower. Not just here, there is a 4 hours fair value gap, and this is the midnight open with projected terminus. Okay, so I'm expecting market to come at least here. At the same time, let me do another thing, which is check on the trading view at the previous settlement prices, which is 238 point, what is the close, 239.225. so let me find it on the 15 minutes chart. Now let me clear the chart a little. Since the sell side is taken already, I don't need to look for that anymore. 239.75 from here until 9:30 open. So market has traded 25% of the, okay, again, the whole opening gap range, which is yesterday's settlement and 9:30 open, today's 9:30 open. So this settlement price, see that projected terminus and the 50% literally overlapping with each other. So I'm not looking for any buy longs, at least market, until market like reaches here, especially at around that midnight or below midnight. Okay, there is nothing to look for buy long. No reason to look for buy long. Even these fair values should not hold. I marked it because on the 15 minutes chart, there was a fair value that market was trading. Before that, there was this fair value that market was trading. So from this low, or even from here, this is the first, this is the second. That's why I just marked it. But I don't believe this should be the reason to look for buy longs. Yes, I have this huge blue area or a greenish area. I don't know what the exact color name is. Anyway, market should, this is 4 hours fair value, and this is 4 hours breakaway gap of the entire move from that range to this. Okay, whatever market, wherever market went. And as I was saying, remember that I removed that line, but yesterday what I was saying is this is the daily bearish breakaway gap, that I'm bullish until market can reach here, and after market reaching here, how it's trading, that will determine if I'm more bullish on the market, or if I'm willing to switch the bias or do the new calculation for the rest of the week or upcoming weeks. Another thing, when this consolidation was happening yesterday's stream, okay, I'm just recapping a little so that you guys can understand like why I am doing certain things, or why I'm trying to do certain things. Here, when this consolidation was happening inside of the PM session, New York PM session, if you guys remember, if you guys were here yesterday, I said market, since the New York PM session is consolidating, Asia will expand. There will be no consolidation during Asia session. Do you remember that? If you remember that, then yes, you can see the expansion happened throughout Asia, London, everything. Now here is another thing from these areas. Okay, it's just the projected terminals that I'm showing, but anyway, projection 1, and from the low to that high, like the pure consolidation area. See where come on, yep, see where it overlaps. That's another close proximate overlap to that middle point. Okay, this is where market came, retraced, then went up until this far. Now what you can do, or what I can do, just let me remove and clear. I just showed you that part, like where market can reach and where it showed all those reactions from the low, like this low, until where market reached. So let me drag just this one. I can grid the level and look for that 75.5.25 and that 0 level. So what happened is, around this area I had a fair value lower, I had a fair value right above that. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see it properly or not. Here, that's the first grid line where I have a fair value lower, and right at that level I have a fair value. So market traded that fair value, went higher at 50% overlapping fair value. This is that measuring gap that I was talking about. I said it so many times, that 50% level, the fair value it will create, that will be a measuring gap. There are lots of time, chances are high that market may not even come and trade that fair value. This time it traded, good, use that fair value to enter, and your stop loss may cover the 75% of that fair value. Like, I'm not gonna say below the midpoint, but 75%. Or if you want to be very conservative about your entry, then you can put at the low of the fair value, because market should not fill this fair value completely. Again, market went higher at that 25%. Let me remove the, not remove actually, if I hide it here, how can I bring it back? This is a, okay, let me do one thing, let me just move that line. At that 25%, you had another fair value from where market started going higher again for the final stage of manipulation. This is manipulation, because although bullish, but what consolidation did, market never took that liquidity. So the manipulation, what did I said, like if I yesterday, okay, remember I'm referring my yesterday's stream. So from yesterday I said if market can go lower first, I'm happy because tomorrow I will be looking for only buys. But if market goes higher first, I'm still happy, but that is the manipulation happening. So I'm bit considerate regarding those part. So market went higher first, so the manipulation of the consolidation happened towards the buy side first, until where that daily breakaway gap. Remember I talked about that daily breakaway gap, and there was another like buy side, something like this I draw. So this is that market did that fair value was trade every time. Okay, look, 50% overlapping fair value traded went higher, 75% overlapping fair value traded went higher, 0.75 overlapping fair value. Why I'm saying this is overlapping, look carefully, like there is a small volume imbalance as well. So if you adjust your fair value with the volume imbalance, or forget about it, it doesn't have to be always with that level. It is at close proximity. Here I have a one below, one above. Now what is this one? Look here as well, from the low until this fair value was formed, like this is the first fair value of 15 minutes chart, so it can remain as a breakaway gap. It remained a breakaway. After that, that is the second fair value. So this can be a regular fair value that market can fill up completely. Market filled up completely, okay, or barely. Even I talked about this as well, like if market is rejecting or leaving it as a breakaway gap, that's even higher in probability that market is in hurry to go somewhere, and that hurry you are seeing that move over here. Literally immediately it created 1 2 3 fair value gaps. Again, there was that yesterday's breakaway gap from very old area. Okay, remember that breakaway gap where market first traded, then retraced until this far. When that one was broken with this candle, look where the next candle low is, and then went higher. So market maker model is the knowledge that you can use to influence your entries. You don't have to use it to enter into a trade every time. What I said, I love the AMD. So accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Today as well, what happened here? Okay, just why I have a projected, like why there are so many overlapping things over here, because I projected a terminus, then I went left to see if there is anything to suggest that or not, which is there is a small swing high on the 15 minutes chart, nothing on higher time frame above 15 minutes, but only on 15 minutes, too far away, but anyway here. Okay, when I marked it and I saw like the projected terminus and this buy side is literally overlapping each other, and again I mark every single swing high as my buy side. Why? When I'm bullish, how far market came to the buy side and then retrace, that is giving me indication if it's willing. For example, now look at that and look at that, it's relatively equal highs formed over here. So once market trades to that 4 hours fair value, especially if possible that projected terminus area, I'm going to look for buy again. Yes, it can go even for a deeper retracement, even it can go for those sell sides that it has left for long time, literally here. Okay, it can go that way. But why I'm saying I'm going to look for buy again? Because the market is bullish, I'm also bullish. For the day I'm not bearish. Yes, market New York AM session can be a big bearish session because of the opening range gap, how big the gap is. Literally yesterday the market closed, let me just move the grid point and like remove the grid point and put a new grid on the opening range gap. Yesterday market closed at 200. Let me check here on the, sorry, I'm just doing this. Okay, on trading view I'm seeing this and the 930 opening. So from here to here, this is that opening range gap. Okay, and market is trading like below that 25% of the gap. It should at least come to that 50% before going higher, or since it's a huge zone, I'm expecting that. Nothing wrong with 25% also, that's completely okay, as long as it covers some of the gap, it's okay. but since lot of things are aligning together, that's the reason I'm expecting that 50% to be filled. 50% of the gap, opening range gap, to be filled. So the price is 39.25. Let me put it on the other side and let's see if 39.25, not 75. So it's not locked, then why it's not letting me? Okay, here 39.25. okay, that is it. Okay, so I'm gonna log this. This is the opening range gap. I'm just keeping an eye on this, but I'm not using anything, and I'm not going sell short, although I was anticipating that the New York AM session will go lower, like 9:30 open will go lower because of this. Whenever you have a big gap, you can look for this. Now I don't know what's actually happening with the stream, and I'm not receiving any message or anything, so let me check. Is it connected to the, what is it? YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Okay, discipline man, thanks a lot brother for your hi, because now I'm sure that my OBS chat screen is actually on the right place, but for some reason viewers will experience buffering. Is it lagging the stream? Please let me know, so I may reduce the bitrate or even the resolution. Yeah, so same thing. Okay, like if you look yesterday, here when there was a huge opening gap range, market first came lower, then went higher. Again, this is another opening gap range. Okay, market, what it did, 9:30 opened, came lower first, then started going higher. The same thing happening here. You will see, like every time there is a higher gap, 9:30 opens, first comes lower, then if it's bullish it goes higher. So opening range gap, you must have to keep that in mind, that if there is a, like it's a huge on today, so there is no way that New York is not aiming, like think this way, a smart money concept. Okay, yesterday market closed at 239.25, and today when the market opened at 9:30, it's 503. Are you going to buy? Like if you are buying something, are you going to buy when market is already that far from the yesterday's price that you saw? You are always looking for a discount, right? So that discount has to happen at least around that midnight area. So before market can reach here, even if it goes higher again, I'm done for today. Okay, I have already made the profit I had to make, so I'm not looking for any other profits or any other entry on my express funded account. Maybe I can try on the other accounts that I didn't trade today, but not the account I have already secured my profit. And the profit I made was solely based on this part. Okay, 5 minutes inverted fair value here, from where market created more 5 minutes fair value, like here there is a 5 minutes bullish fair value, or after the news market came lower, you see the long wick inside of that, market failed to close below that 50%. At the same time, market inversed this bearish fair value. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me remove every other thing. Okay, market inversed this bearish fair value and created a bullish fair value here, a bullish fair value here. So I'm expecting this to remain as a breakaway gap, and this is that fair value that market can fully fill. But if it doesn't fill, even better. If it's a breakaway gap too, even better. Anyway, so bag and the top on regular fair value or entry fair value, however you want to say it, that is there. What was I looking here? If it's closing above the 50% or not. If it failed to close above 50%, I would close the position regardless of where it can go or where my projected terminus is, because that 50% was important. Now if you look at the 15 minutes week, maybe the 50% is just little higher here. Okay, so that candle straight away closed above that 50%. From there it created a small fair value. Now here is the thing, I was supposed to take partial here. I have recorded the video, maybe I'll try to give you guys the video as well. This is where I was supposed to close half of my position, which is 1 NQ equivalent, so 10 MNQ. I was supposed to close 5 lots here, and I was trying to hold until here while trailing the stop loss. But what happened is, I was seeing market fail to come to this fair value. This is something I didn't like, because market can later come and revisit this fair value. And my first entry was literally like, I took one lot like 10 MNQ, but with two different levels. One I added a tick inside, or around like 25% or something. The other one when market came to that inversion fair value. But here is the other confluence from 15 minutes, which is that volume imbalance. Okay, so that inversion fair value, you saw there was a yellow box like this, so that was that volume imbalance. So when it came here, I added more, because I know that it can come until that bag. So I just, because it was news, it was volatile moment, so market can easily come until that bag, maybe the top of the bag. But when the volume imbalance was available here on 15 minutes, I added literally here, okay, at that volume imbalance. So my average entry came around this area, and I didn't target until that far, or didn't take partial. Instead I closed all the position here, because 9:30 was very nearby and market was literally trading like this. There is a small fair value that it was trading, but I was willing to see that a fair value like this fair value is getting revisited like this week. If it could just tap the top, I would be happy to hold the trade, but it was not doing that, and 9:30 is coming very nearby, so I was not looking for that projected terminus to be hit straight away. Anyway, so that 50% was broken, but that 75%, it is where it was finding resistance, and the more time it was spending here, I had the less time for market to reach there. That's the reason I didn't hold it anyway, but the profit was good enough for me, so I literally stopped there. Now about the 9:30, same thing. This is the 9:30 candle that created the fair value, but unfortunately, let me clear it here, because yesterday I was unable to clear. This is 15 minutes chart. Okay, in 1 minute, ICT said you mark the first fair value after. Okay, this is DXIY MNQ and QG here. 1 minute and regular trading hour. I'm doing it because I want to put it side by side. Okay, and let me make this chart as single. Again, 1 minute. So this is that candle, this is that candle. Okay, see, I have no third candle to mark this fair value. I have nothing here, so that's why ICT said this is not your first fair value after 9:30. He said the first fair value were after 9:30, right? So 9:30 opened 1 2 3 candle, that is a small fair value, that is your first fair value. Now yesterday I saw market traded this on. Now on this is what, this is the regular trading hour. On the electronic trading hour, you have this as your bag. Look here. Okay, from after trading that fair value from this high until whatever the move, this is your first fair value. So this is your bag, breakaway gap. You can use that in that confluence. Okay, so you can use this fair value as your 1 minute breakaway gap or bag. Okay, and this is that entry fair value that you can use to enter into a trade. But are you getting the point, like why this is not the 930 fair value? Because there is no, where is the first candle, then this has to be the second, then third. Where is the first candle? There is no first candle on the regular trading hour. That's why ICT said it. But yeah, I mean, it's up to you. You can keep an eye on the both of them, so you can mark both of them as your 930, but keep an eye like which one works better for long time. Like it's you are not testing it one day and then tomorrow you are looking for another one, not like that way. If you are doing it for rest of at least a week or something, you mark both of them, look where you are getting most precisions, use that one only. Okay, so keep that in mind, and that's what I was trying to give you guys. Mehdi, I know video is good, it's working fine. Hey Ali bro, how are you? Steady Scalper, how are you brother? Welcome. Discipline man, good. Thank you bro. So I hope you got the point. Okay, so you can mark it as your 930, but keep an eye on the other one as well. Whichever one works perfect for you for longer period of time and you have practiced or seen it enough, you can use it then. Why I'm saying this is because yesterday, okay, that black box was that 930 FBG, okay, and that is the 930 opening candle. This was the opening candle, so it was a back for me, breakaway gap for me. But what I saw, market traded here, then went higher. Okay, so the other one, the second one was formed here. But if you keep an eye on this one as well, you will see, yeah, it broke below that, went through that, finally it found support over here and went higher again, found some support, found some resistance. From here market went all the way to wherever it went. Okay, so keep an eye on both of them. Whatever gives you the most accurate price action, you can use it later on. Okay, or just skip or scrap everything, look for the recent price action, you will find more answers to that area. Okay, literally you will find more answers to that area. And yesterday again, why I was saying that market should not take that low was because the 15 minutes mean threshold at that low. Okay, nothing else, only the 15 minutes mean threshold was violated once. That market was not supposed to do. After this change in state, when I had a 5 minutes bullish fair value to confirm that this black candle, okay, this black candle should not close below the mean threshold. Yes, the wick can come below, no problem with that. And listen, whenever you are looking for a order block, okay, if this is your order block, after confirming the order block, which is after this candle happened, market should not go below that low, that order block's low. Why I'm saying this is because let's say you are entering based on your order block. Where should be your stop loss? You tell me where should be, like below that swing low. Then why you are using order block to enter into a trade? If you are using order block, your stop loss has to be maybe the low of that order block, because it's a bullish order block, the low of the order block. So after it's confirmed, okay, so this candle's weak, whatever it did doesn't matter, but after the order block confirmed, market should not go below that. And if it goes below that, you are not using that as your order block, you are looking for the next order, possible order block. So yes, when market closed there, what did I said? One time market can make a move fake, but it cannot happen over and over again. Then you cannot call it it's a fake, it's a fake. Like how many times you are calling a fake move? So that's the reason you should not call, like a market should not come here. Now this area, okay, remember that order block mean threshold here. When market created that move and did that fake move, I said after the next 15 minutes candle close, let me come back to 15 minutes one more time. Fake closure happened, the very next candle went through, closed above the order block high as well, not just the body but the high as well. Now I don't want to see it's coming back for the mean threshold one more time. That's the reason the liquidity that I had sitting right at that level, okay, this I said this low should not be taken before market can at least come here. And what it did, see, like it accumulated so many relative equal lows. This is the thing, okay, this is so many relative equal lows in 1 minute, even in 5 minutes, 15 minutes as well, because it spent so much time over here. And if you look on the low, there are so many relative equal lows here as well, but I was not afraid to push the button for buy long, and that's why from here I mitigated. Okay, uh let me just do one thing. Okay, let me come to the, I'm just going to the other side so that I can bring you the funded account first, like the one I want to show. This is that yesterday. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, the full chart came. This was my first entry that I accumulated 1300 something. Why it's not showing? $1350 or something. During the stream, this is what happened. Okay, around that area, it was in consolidation. From here, on a single move, 1794 is where I finished. So my balance was 649 after that stream, during the stream, whatever the loss. But before I went to bed or before I closed my chart, I saw the opportunity, I took the opportunity. Okay, and that is that part. Okay, so I finished like this way, and you are seeing everything here. So these are during the stream, $25, $120, $105, everything happened there. Then this is that one single entry. Okay, I took 10 and 10, so it gave me two different profit levels and counted as two different entries. So 540 from the first lot that I took, and 620 from the second lot I added in my entry. So altogether nearly $1160 profit, and that finished my day like this. Today this is how it looks. I'm gonna show everything. Okay, so $2.50 worth of loss, which is you know what type of loss is it. It is the break even exit on that one. Okay, then these are all trailing stop loss hit. Finally a partial close happened, but the profit was not that good, so I waited. Then the other entry, yeah, these are all the add that I did in one entry. Okay, like I take 3 lots, 5 lots. Look here, only 3 3 3 3. Okay, it is the same entry, I just added. So I took a loss. After that, the final entry that I took, this is what the entry is, and I didn't change my direction. Okay, I don't change my direction for any given moment. So let me go back to the chart. Okay, by the way, I don't want to trade on this account for the rest of the day, so let me lock it out so that I don't become greedy, and let me bring back another account so that I can continue with the stream. So yes, that projected terminus, this is where it's coming. So I'm keeping an eye on this fair value, especially below midnight. That is the fair value. If it continues lower, no problem. This is that 15 minutes back. Let me fix the chart to my overlay. Now all three of them 15 minutes. Amazing. Top step rocks here. Okay, now look, after the fall, another consolidation, and I'm seeing all these as my opportunity. Now I'm not going to press the button here yet, although it's inside of my like it came very close to my projected terminus, which is until this far, and very close to the midnight. So here, yes, the long can be a good opportunity, but still I'm not convinced, because it has to trade that 50% of the opening range gap. Okay, since it aligned that perfect with my projected terminus, I don't want to rush for anything. Let there be a setup, proper setup. Okay, liquidity grab, market structure shift, type 1 or type 2 reversal, this sort of thing. Okay, so your streaming delay 4 to 5 minutes. Ali, are you sure, bro? It should be very like few seconds. It should not be 4 or 5 minutes worth of delay. Maybe when I was showing the trading view chart, you thought that is the delay? Maybe like on trading view. Because if it's on trading view, then it's more than that, because on trading view I didn't purchase the pack plan here, and I'm just connected to paper trading. I didn't connect. Oh, by the way, guys, here I couldn't finish the competition because uh, what can I say, like this is boring. Okay, and I was planning to do it just for the sake of having something, like achieving something here as well. I couldn't finish it. I just took one day. I just took the trade on this account. I will show you that as well, like how many trades I have taken. All the pairs they allow, I took. It's a spot trading, so it's a very hard place to make money. Okay, people who traded for the whole month, they made only $25,000, and on the first day I made this, and I couldn't continue with that one because it's a competition on TradingView, the leap competition. So hi ProTraderPath, you are in the top 5% of the participants. I'm happy with that, but I could have been the first guy as well. If not first, at least top 5, within top 5. Okay, I believe I have that ability to do. But yeah, I mean, I participated here, but it's very boring. So I couldn't do it properly because it's a spot trading. There is no leverage, so you can take only one lot, or you can take only you know it's very a small risk and reward over there, yeah, for the moves. If it was future trading, then trust me, I would literally stop trading on my funded account. Rather than that, I would focus on becoming fast over here, because I need that achievement as well in my profile. I'm hungry for this sort of achievement. So yeah, I mean, this is that. So where is my trading view chart? Come on, here. Okay, so this is that leap trading view competition that I was doing before. And about the thing here, okay, these are the commissions. Okay, these are not loss. All of these are commissions. This is the profit. Okay, this is commission. Here you can see here. Okay, commission. Huge commission, by the way. You cannot make a small profits over here. They have literally like sheet level of commission. So 24, 28. Remember, like my profit was only 3,500, and you can see like already 1,200, 2,400, 28. The amount of commission it takes, man, it's like crazy. So I stopped. I even didn't look for more entries over here. That was that competition. Okay, and this is like a spot trading again. So yeah, like that's why you are seeing the chart is delayed. But I think the actual chart that I'm trading, that chart is good to go. So still I'm waiting to see if market can literally come around this area or not. And so many things. Let me remove at least this one, even though it may act as a inversion, but I'm not willing to see that because my 4 hour is stronger than my 15 minutes. So of course I have to prioritize the 4 hour first, and I want to see that if it can reach here or not, the projected terminus. Let me fix this part. Yeah, so opening range gap, I don't use any box or anything, just a fib to project the levels. That's a better idea. So that 25% area, that 75% or 50, it's the opening range gap. Okay, and this fair value was sitting, so this was the 15 minutes measuring gap. Let me mark it measuring, but don't worry about the text. Okay, it 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 is until it can reach for that buy side or close to the projected terminus, but when that is done, I'm not expecting it to remain unfilled anymore. For example, here, let me fix it. Okay, here, when after trading this fair value gap and the inversion fair value gap, which is also like the, see that lowest down close candle, which can act as your order block. So when trading the order block, market started going higher and created first fair value. This is that fair value that I said should remain unfilled until where? Until the buy side, which is above this side. When market reached there, it, yes, it expanded further. Also remember, like from a buy side, market can go 5 to 20 handle more above that before big displacement. So it went 12.75 handle. Very good. For example, I didn't close my position exactly here. Okay, my profit was I think 26.50 or something, like little above the level, because to take it, yes, it's a riskier approach, but even like if you can accumulate it one tick worth of profit every time you are in profitable trade, that one tick over time will, like for example, in top step I'm trading since I think November or December, because in December, yeah, so from December 2023. So by now, in every profitable trade, if I can make that one tick, which is equivalent to like $5, okay, how many profitable trades I have taken so far to make the money, and on my Discord I have shared that. So yeah, I mean that $5 over time will generate something, like it's something. You have to respect everything over here. If you cannot respect $5, you will not respect $100 or $200, and that is when you will start to disrespect even $500 on $1,000. See, I locked my express funded account when I have only $500 worth of profit. Okay, little above 500, but I just locked it because I don't want anymore. In 2 days on that account, I have already secured 2300, more than $2300. So I'm happy with that. Now I'm trading in another account, so let's see, on this account I haven't taken any entry yet, so let's see if I have anything to trade today or not. If it continues to fall, I have nothing to do, and today I will only stream until the lunch hour, so maybe maximum 2 more hours. So if you have any questions or anything, you can ask me. Otherwise, let's enjoy what market is doing. Let me remove that projected terminus. You will know that I have projected that, although I'm expecting this can be a good area. Okay, the 5 minutes had a clear area to look for, which is from here to here, and the equal lows to that relative equal highs, and that is where the negative I cannot see the other level. Okay, yeah, 1.5, and so it went until -1, then it's falling, but yeah, it could have been better if I could see it's reaching for that area. Why I was expecting that is because of the daily breakaway gaps midpoint. It didn't reach there. If it's a breakaway gap, and if today market keeps falling and literally turns that huge up close daily candle into a huge wick on top, okay, if that happens, then I'm not bullish until market can come to that breakaway gap. Same thing, guys. Look, I said yesterday as well. If you, Ravi, how are you, brother? Welcome. I said the London silver bullet strategy that I have shared. It's the it's the literally basics of how you can frame your trades. It's the go-to that you can use in any session, any time frame. But remember, stick with one single session. Okay, like if you are good at New York, then stick with New York only. After gathering knowledge, after like correct, you will find so many mistakes. Even now, like even after all these days, I can still figure out so many of my mistakes. That's why I keep recording every single video. Whatever I do, I keep recording it. So I know it's still working over there. For some reason, I think I have to update the BIOS as well. Why it's loading for this long? Oh, okay, I have actually prioritized the. Just a second, guys. Let me check my CPU and GPU uses because I have prioritized for the streaming. OBS is using all of my resource. Yeah, so GPU 74.5% is getting used by that. And how about the memory? Only 31. Anyway, see, I keep recording them. I keep look like there are so many. Okay, like all my trade execution videos in the channel. Since I have it on YouTube, I removed it from my hard drive. That way I remove videos. Now think how many videos I have uploaded so far and how many I still have. So yeah, I mean, I record everything. This is today's thing. It's showing yesterday here because, oh, okay, you guys cannot see that it's showing yesterday. It's saying yesterday because it's already 12:18 a.m. in Australia. Okay. So it already started the Friday here. That's why. So look here, the date, the length. Okay, 1 hour 45 minutes. The moment I sit on my chart, I start the recording. So that's how long I have been trading today. 1 hour 45 minutes, 500 plus profit, done. I don't have to worry about anything. Okay, that's why I'm saying Tanja trade 50%, FBZ on projection. You said it yesterday as well. What can I say? Yeah, I mean, Tanja trades 50%. It's very good. I trade on ES. Okay. Yeah, ES. I used to trade ES, but mm, I saw like NQ has more volatility. That's why. But ES is good. If you are having trouble to make profit in NQ, try ES because ES is comparing to NQ, it has less volatility. So you can do that. And same thing, when you're looking for ES, your target should be instead of 10 to 20 handles at least, here you have to look for 5 handles because 5 to 10 handles because ES each handle is $50. So ES each handle is $50. 5 handle is 250, 10 handle is $500, even more than NQ. So you have to keep that in mind. Like you have to reduce your expectation on ES. If you're looking towards the handle or profit thing, then that is the thing. Otherwise, if you're looking for liquidities, go for your liquidities. Okay, like wherever you marked it or projected it, go for that. And see that opening gap trends like this one. This is the yesterday's candle close, so that is where the projection, and that is where today 9:30 opened. So what you can expect, a lower run to minimize the gap fast. And also same thing, smart money will never buy when price is nearly a new all-time high. Okay, it will never buy. Now here is the thing, you guys, if you follow or if you are watching me for a while, I always mark every single swing high on the 15 minutes towards my direction. See, like I don't have so many sell side marked over here, but I have so many buy side marked. The reason behind that is I was bullish. I want to see from where market is falling, how far there is another liquidity level. And above that level I have that 4 hours breakaway gap. That black one is a 4 hours breakaway gap. I know where market, if market can go higher and trade above this, then the next level must have to be this, and not just this. See, I have a projected terminus that I wrote like very very important. That is where I'm expecting market to go in near future, maybe next week, maybe if not today. If it fails to expand higher, then next week can be the time when market can reach for that projected terminus. So yeah, I mean, I keep everything that way. Once one of the liquidity is taken, I remove it. Remember yesterday I had here a draw on liquidity thing. Hey Stephen, brother, how are you? How are you? Good morning after such long time. And yeah, like T2 actually, my friend T2 actually, like I called him, I talked with him regarding like after a while I wanted to talk with everyone that I haven't been contacting due to my busy schedule. So I talked to T2 and he actually said, dude, come on, why you stopped even posting videos? Forget about streaming. Why you stopped posting videos? I said I was too busy to do those things. Then he said like, listen, don't get angry because I have a like 7-8 thousand subscriber YouTube channel, like a YouTube channel with 8,000 subscribers. Don't get angry because of those. I'm not saying it because of that, but you are just being lazy. You are lazy. That's why you are not doing these things. Otherwise, that's just an excuse. You can always manage time to do a small video or a small stream. So he made me literally somewhat promise that I will at least come 3 to 4 days in stream. So this is the third day of this week. That's why I started streaming, because he literally forced me. And he was saying like, you don't have to do anything, just talk with your viewers, and if they have any question, try to answer that. So yeah, I mean, dude, I'm yeah, you can agree with T2, but I'm not lazy, okay? I'm not lazy. Trust me. Yesterday, what did I said? Come on. I didn't even sleep properly uh, the whole night, right? From morning till next morning, either I'm at job, I'm at friend's place helping someone. Um, I returned home, I started streaming until what time, man? Think this, okay? So yeah, like I agree, but I'm trying my best. At the same time, guys, I started a here we go, guys, here we go. Come on, below that, and maybe here. Come on, just a tick over here before you reverse, because that will fulfill where it may come or it should come, and then if it can give me the setup for buy long. Don't mean no. I got your point, Ravi. I got your point. You agreed with T2 that I should at least post some videos or streaming that part. But about the laziness, that's what I'm saying. Like I was unable to make him understand my situation. Dude, life in Australia, it's like robotic. Okay, I'm far from family. I have no one here. Okay, so I live alone over here. I'm not married or I don't have a girlfriend or anything. So I don't have those sort of responsibilities on me. But since I'm alone, everything has to be done by me. My um same thing as well, bro. Like videos, see, like I have recorded everything over there, like I already showed you guys. But the problem is it's a 1 hour 45 minutes video, so I have to at least cut the unnecessary parts. And when I am feeling like the entry, I can keep from that to or not position. Okay, now that it reached, see, projected terminus at 4 hours fair value CE, it reached there, came very close to the midnight. Even better if it can come here. Okay, that will be even better. But if it starts to go higher from this specific area, then I will look for a possible change in state, market structure, shift, liquidity grab, those sort of thing. Anyway, so at least my projected terminus is it in front of you guys. Okay, that is where I projected. See, like I have some smaller swings over here on 5 minutes, or even in 1 minute there are where is it, there are more liquidities here, but even here, but I have projected until this far because that is what my consolidation range was saying, that at least market should go there. That's the minimum area where market should go. And another thing, after that big move, like it's a few $100 worth of move already happened, 174, it created only one bearish fair value gap. But by this move, look how many 15 minutes fair value there are. So I'm still, even though the candles are bigger, but I'm not on the sell side yet. I'm not switching my bias from being bullish to bearish. Okay, now I'm happy because it literally traded that midnight. And 8:30 open, I think this was the candle, and this is a problem because the 8:30 opening has a small volume imbalance. In that case, I can use maybe previous candles closing, because that is no, actually 8:30 open it is, so this should be the 8:30, which is overlapping that fair values middle point. So let me keep that over there, and let's see like how far it goes. You can be at good level in few months. I lost many. Maybe, bro, maybe. I have no plan regarding YouTube. I created it for literally my elder brother and some of my close ones. Like close ones means some people I met in Australia, they are very close to me. Some people I had in Bangladesh or back in my country who are very close to me. So I made YouTube to share the knowledge with all of them. At the same time, if anyone else can find it valuable, for example, Michelle is someone I like. Then there is, I think, Shiva is a another guy who actually practiced a lot and then aimed for something. Nowadays he is bit inactive because he said like he's just watching all the ICT 2024 mentorship. Once he is done with it, he will be active again with all the community people and trading things like that. Like he's trying to gather more knowledge, which I appreciate, but I'm bit worried about him. Until I see like he actually implemented the things, I'm bit worried. The reason behind that is, when you don't practice on thing and look for another thing, then how you will know like which one to prioritize first and then go for something new. Like for example, if you don't know which fair value or how you should use a fair value, how you can look for a order block, what is a order block, what is a breaker block, it gonna make you more complicated. So what gonna happen is, sometimes you will try to take entry from order block, sometimes you will try to take entry from fair value, sometimes from breaker, and like the more you do this, the more losses you will have to face. That's the issue. Let me check one thing on the hourly, just for a quick reference how it's looking. So it failed, it closed below that, this is that low, so it came to that hourly fair value. Just wanted to check like where exactly market is and how far I have the hourly thing. So that 4 hours bag middle is where I have the hourly bag, which is good, but better if market doesn't go for that middle. Okay, let me actually mark this on, because if it breaks this on, then that 4 hours bag is where market should go. Let's change the settings. I'll keep it like here. It's a big fall, and it was expected, to be honest, but I didn't look for sell because it didn't reach for that midpoint, nothing else. But it is already trading my higher time frame point of interest that I mentioned yesterday, and looks like it's a free fall. But so far it's just that breakaway gap on 15 minutes, and now it is in form of making that 15 minutes bullish fair value. So if the fair value is here, maybe it is a good time for you to look for something that you are anticipating. And I'm not bearish yet, okay? Like today's market close will tell me if I should be bearish or not. So yeah, I mean YouTube, I'm not um, considering it that way. For example, T2, I don't know if he will understand the thing or the way I'm trying to talk about him, or he might get angry on me. Okay, he is someone who gets angry on me very quick, and I was that guy before T2. So anyway, what is it is like T2 doesn't trade, right? Everyone knows, his subscribers, everyone knows that he doesn't trade due to some personal issue. Okay, so what he's doing, he's using to help YouTube to help people, at the same time to uh, like give proxy that he doesn't trade. Like the proxy is the earnings he is getting from his YouTube views or revenues, or his community members purchasing the challenges using his code, the commissions that he is getting, this sort of thing. Okay, so he's using it as a source to give him proxy. But I trade, I'm an active trader. So since I'm an active trader, I don't need YouTube to give me money or to make me rich from those views or from those revenues. That's why I didn't focus much on the YouTube thing. Okay, that's it. Like it's very short and simple thing. If I was not trading, or if I stop trading, that can be, for example, I don't think ICT trades anymore, because you never saw any of his trade history or anything. Okay, the only thing he shared in early ages that turned to be a edited on, like he manipulated the photos and screenshots or whatever, and then uh, shared with the community, and the community literally saw that it's a manipulated photo. It backfired him, made so much controversy, created so much controversy, things like that. However, anyway, forget about that. So what I'm saying is, ICT doesn't trade, and now he opened a channel with his son's name, where only with 6 videos there are 50,000 subscribers. Okay, so everything, it looks like a very good business model to me. Okay, and I don't want to do this sort of business with people's emotion, people's money, people's expectation. I don't want to do business. If I feel like I don't have the ability to teach anyone or to help anyone, I will literally come and say sorry and stop for the rest of my life to like try to teach others, because I don't have that ability. This is very tempting, like this candle, but I'm not I'm not that guy. By the way, like few people are watching right now, so I want to know, like, how is your life going? Like if you guys are trading, or if you guys are doing uh, any challenges, anything like that yet. That's why I said, like, this is very tempting, that candle. Anyway, so for a short scalp, Not a like short scalp means short duration scalp, not short direction, like not a sell short. Okay, because why I said this candle is looking tempting to me was because of the 4 hours breakaway gap right below that 15 minutes liquidity. Okay, this was that 15 minutes sell side liquidity. Why that is a liquidity? Because a lot of people used that fair value gap to enter into long positions. So that was a low that was trading inside of a fair value, and that was taken, and market traded the rest of the fair value inside of a 4 hours breakaway gap. That is where that reaction happened. That's why I said, but it's not a good idea. It's better to wait, because market fall has fallen a big time, like it's a very big fall. So you cannot just straight away by looking into a 1 minute candle look for a long. Okay, but yeah, I mean, if I was not streaming, I would literally take a long here and look for a possible area to take the exit. It's how big of a range it is. 307 and 328, which is nearly 21 handle range. So yeah, the entry could have been here. Okay, the change in state in 1 minute, that is where. And what can confirm this? The candle I can see, this green candle, I'm pretty confident in 15 seconds there will be a fair value gap over there. So the confirmation comes for 1 minute change in state, it comes from 15 second. Look at that 15-second fair value overlapping that mean threshold. Look at that 15, like if I was trading in 15 second, then this was my entry. Okay, I can tell it by looking at the candle body, because the move was energetic enough. See, like from here, okay, based on 15 second, where can you take the profit? Above this high where you have a fair value gap and a small breakaway gap. But yeah, I'm not saying this is a very good thing to do. I'm just observing, right? I'm just observing, and as I said, I'm not bearish, that's why I'm not taking any sell short. But isn't it going up again? This is my time to look for buy long, but I'm, yeah, like let's see. I'm happy to wait because it's a big fall, so at least I want to see some structures in higher time frame before I can press the button again. I have anticipated that on tempting on, I let it go. Okay, it's okay to let it go. Now I might even switch to NQ for this specific account because it's a bigger account. So on a bigger account, this MNQ is not good. And this is that fair value that market is still didn't break. A week went for that breakaway gap. Good, it feels good. This is that hourly fair value gap that I was talking about. And let me check one thing, like just for a backtest purpose. 950 to 10. It took this swing highs liquidity, created that bearish. Okay, yeah. So inside of macro, it didn't give the entry. That's the only thing. But the macro fair value it used for that big fall, that fall. So what I was looking here is, this is the 950 to 1010 macro. Okay, the first macro after market open. So first it took some let me remove this one because the opening range gap is already covered, fully filled, so I don't need that anymore. Oh no, actually, is it fully filled? That's just 0.5 and 0.75. Okay, yeah, so it's not fully filled. So what I was saying or looking here is, it took this swing highs liquidity. It needs, like inside of macro, it needs to take some sort of liquidity. It doesn't have to be very precise on your higher time frame or anything. Macro is very simple, uh, and very simple and effective if you can use it properly. So after it, since it took the buy side, you are waiting for a sell side fair value gap to enter, and this is that fair value gap inside the macro, but the entry happened outside. And if you enter from the fair value, your target should be only 20 handle, not more than that, because of the macro. Now if you can find a relative equal low within your 25 handle, for example, when market was going there, that was the low that market, like when this fair value was getting retested, this was the low, so maybe you can extend it here until here, but there is a 15 minutes breakaway gap or something, so you can go maybe around this area. That can be also the 50% of that long week, so that's still giving you 24 handles and a stop loss above the third candle side. So still it's a good risk to reward, and the scalp pretty good. Okay, pretty good scalp until midnight it reached, which is a good level. But as I said, until a higher time frame is indicating that market is reversing, I'm not going for anything else. Now think this way, guys. If I took that entry, okay, I'm talking about 20 handles over and over again. This is 41 handle, but I don't even need to hold until that. Like, I'm not holding until that far. There is this fair value, and inside of that fair value I have this swing high, or this high sitting right here. So if the unfilled part of the fair value is what market is willing to respect, this entry from the order block, the target could have been literally above that high, maybe a tick or two above that, but it's still giving me, like, literally this high is giving me 28 handles. Okay, and the stop loss can be around that 75%, like little below. Yesterday I tried that way, right? It's the same thing, just a scalp. Okay, here, since market reached to my terminus, means wherever my overall weekly bias was, which is until that level, since market traded there and now reversing from there, I'm not going for big targets, even though there is a high probability that market can again go back for this buy side, but I'm not targeting for that part. Okay, because it's not suggesting me to do that. Is still way higher than previous day's closing price. Market is still way higher, which is here until here, whatever you are seeing. How many handles? Or just think this way. Okay, this is still 67 handles higher than yesterday's opening price, closing price. Bro, that would be a good entry. I took a portion of it. Okay. Okay, man, that's good. But yeah, I mean, that's really good on you. But yeah, I want to see like how the market is reacting or doing. And as I said, like, I have already secured profit in my funded account. Now I have no rush. Please, brother, repeat your strategy again. Which strategy, Stephen, bro? Just tell me for once. If I can figure out, like, scalping. Okay, okay. It's day before yesterday. Okay, like this week I did 3 streams, including today's one. So like I did 2 before, and this is the third day. The first stream I have shared a lot about the change in state of delivery. If you know the candle, like people who have the definition of candles, for example, this is a bullish hammer, only it will be confirmed if the next candle is a bullish candle. But if this candle is bullish and next is bearish, this hammer doesn't have the strength to send price higher that way. So candle, let me find something else. Okay, this is a bearish, this is also a bullish hammer. Okay, think this way, this is also a bullish hammer, but the next candle didn't turn green, so you are not looking for a reversal on the market that way, like hammer. Why I'm saying this is a bullish hammer is because hammer, the thing is, remember, okay, when market traded here, what is this? The wick is showing the rejection or the weakness to go lower for that moment. But if the weakness of going lower, so when market was here, a green move came up until this far, that created that long wick. So when there is a long wick like this and the hammer like this is telling me that it's indicating market may go higher. But what will be giving me the confirmation? What will be the thing that will give me the confirmation? The confirmation is the very next candle. If the next candle is not a green one, then the move doesn't have enough power yet. Same way, okay, same way. Order block, why it's a order block? It has all, I just removed the level because it cleared that. But again, here, that swing low, this swing low, okay, on the 5 minutes or on the 15 minutes or even in 1 minute, here right below that, what do you have? A fair value gap in 1 minute that previously market didn't trade. Now let me bring it to that level so that from 1 minute I can explain it to you. So you know the low over there, you know the fair value gap over there. When market traded that fair value and took that liquidity, the very next candle engulfed. This is the engulfing candle. What is the engulfing candle? A bearish candle, then a bullish candle opened. The candle must have to close above the body of the previous candles. So this is the previous bearish candle's opening price. This is that candle that from there it went above the body. So this is that engulfing candle. Now this is what? This is a possible change in state of delivery in 1 minute. How I can confirm the change in state? I can confirm it if I go to 15 seconds chart, because the chart I'm looking for a change in state, I have to confirm it by a lower time frame chart, which is 15 second or even 30 seconds, whatever you are using. Better 15 seconds, because 30 second and 1 minute is only like 2 candles. You don't have enough candle to create a fair value. That's why I'm saying 15 seconds. Here, when market was doing that, okay, like when market was going above that 1 minute body, this is where it went. It created a 15 seconds fair value gap. This is that fair value gap, which is confirming that yes, it's willing to go little higher. How far it can go? See that swing high? From that swing high until this swing low, the first and second fair value is what you should be focusing first. This is the first fair value, this is the second fair value. So your focus should be, let me remove these boxes. Your focus should be either wherever the liquidity close to this level is where, or you can go like a scalp 10 to 20 handles profit. 10 handles in one, and like with 1 NQ is literally $200. 20 handle is $400. So scalp, your target should be that. How you can enter? Either if you can go to that 15 seconds chart, you can enter from the fair value, or what usually market does is after a change in state, the very next candle retest the order block. This is that retest was happening. When the retest was happening, that is where you can enter. Okay, that is the thing. And from there you are again looking for how, like very close proximate area where market can have a possible reversal from, which is that huge fair value that's sitting right around that midnight level. So market filled up the unfilled part of the fair value, retested midnight, now it's coming again lower. Now as I said, I'm looking for higher time frame to confirm that, because see, like 15 minutes, if I can see a 5 minutes possible reversal, I will target until 15 minutes bullish bearish fair value gap slow. I will take profit over there, and depending on how market is going, I will look for that 15 minutes breakaway gap if market is willing to go there or not. Maybe I will close some partial, I will trail the other, take profit to that level. And so far in 1 minute I don't have any market structure shift, because there is no, like, there is no good level to mark your market structure shift. Look, on 5 minutes there was no proper level over here. On 15 minutes there is nothing. In 1 minute so far there was nothing, but now I have this high or this high to confirm that. So if market can go above even this high, I might look for a entry for long. How far? Again, that 15 minutes bearish fair value, below that, or take partial, hold until that fair value with the, like, a stop loss at break even. See here, it didn't engulf. Okay, it didn't properly engulf. It took two candles to go above that candle's body. So that's not a good indication for me that it's already willing to reverse. At the same time, there is a huge bearish fair value. It didn't even trade to the middle point of that fair value. So this sort of thing. Okay, now here is another one. Let me check if that 50 to 1 1110, how does this macro looks. Okay, this is that 11 1050 to 1110 macro, and it's still trading there. This is that, what is this? This is the yesterday's price. Okay, yeah, this is the bag. Okay, no, I have the 4 hours bag over there. I don't really need anything else to confirm me for a long, if I can get the opportunity. If it keeps falling, I have no entry today. Yeah, I know, like, if I took a sell short after, since it has already reached to my projected terminus, or the higher time frame point of interest that I was anticipating for this week, I could do that. But no, I'm not willing to do that, because Wednesday it was bullish. Thursday should be the continuation of Wednesday. Yes, big retracement can happen, because remember, this is where yesterday market closed. So it can literally come here, even below that, maybe take the sell side liquidity from yesterday, then again turn into a green candle with a small body. I don't care. Whatever the big fall is, I will let it go. I took it as soon as it closed on top of that 1 minute in. Okay, that's good. That's good. However, I don't like, it's a very small range. Okay, I hope you didn't look for that huge profit up until there, because there is nothing over here to confirm me that it was doing good, but there is nothing yet on the higher time frame to confirm me that market is willing to go higher, because I don't have a liquidity grab market structure shift during this move. And here, as I was saying, it didn't engulf, so the time it came here, it should not respect any of the level the way it did over here, at least until that far. Okay, that 5-6 green candles in a row, it happened because of that engulf happened over here. Why you didn't take the FBG that was formed at 10:30? 10:30. Oh, you're talking about this one? Because it's, listen, on the 15 minutes chart, okay, or even in 1 minute, what is the direction now? It's a huge downwards direction. And just a quick scroll to, okay, yeah, that's great, that's great. The bigger one. So yeah, I got your point. You're talking about this one then. So 10:28. If you're talking about this is 10:47, not 10:30. So this is 1 minute chart. Why I didn't took what, sell short? Because I'm not looking for sell shorts. That's why, like, I know market can go until this far, even below that, but I'm not looking for sell short. That's the thing. Okay, if I think this way, guys, if I had to look for sell short, I know it before 9:30 that market will go lower first. The AM session will go lower. I know it before 9:30 because of the range. Yesterday, remember yesterday in my stream I said, since New York PM session is consolidating like this, Asia will not consolidate, Asia will expand higher. That's that Asia expansion. After the huge expansion and when market reached there, this is that London who created the high of the day. Okay. So since London created high of the day, New York can easily go below the yesterday consolidation range. Again, I showed you the projection where the projection was. That is where market went, then gave me that reversal. So the next target is this, the only sell side I have on the chart. And don't remember this sell side I just marked a little ago to explain this specific part. It's that sell side. I didn't had this sell side. The only sell side I had on the chart is this one. So market after this accumulation, the manipulation happened higher. So market can go for that sell side. But I'm not looking for sell shorts today. I made my profit with the buy longs. I'm happy with the profit. That's why I'm not taking any entries yet, or I'm not looking for entries anymore. But if it keeps falling, this is that macro time frame. Okay, this traded into a huge fair value. It created fair value here. It has already cleared few more fair liquidities from these levels. Let's see if it can reverse from here or not. So this is a huge down close candle. If this candle can engulf that huge candle, or at least create fair value gaps while engulfing that, I might look for a short scalp towards the upside. Now if you are bearish, you can go for sell shorts. Okay, so here is again Dana Maria, thank you. The thing is, I think you joined little late, that's the thing, but I will explain it one more time. If you are using trading view, okay, this is top step X that you are seeing on the stream, but this is trading view. If you are using trading view, on the trading view you can use regular trading hour and electronic trading hour. Okay, so this is that electronic trading hour that we all use every time. Okay, and let me go to the NQ because it's NQU, NQZ, NQU I have to remove from my chart. Yeah, here. Okay, this is that electronic trading hour where we are seeing yesterday where market closed and today where market is trading. Now before 9:30, this is the 9:30 open, that candle is where 9:30 open. I will make it 9:30. How you can get a direction is this is how. So this is 9:30 opening happened over here. What I'm looking for, 9:30, yeah. And let me make it bigger so that you can see the thing properly. Okay, this is 9:30. Wherever the midnight open is, if market is too far from the midnight, that is already an indication that market will come to retest or towards that midnight. But here on the electronic trading hours, you just switch it to regular trading hours. Now look what is it. This is where yesterday market closed and this is where today market opened. Okay, the true market for NQ, because this is a US ETF. So that is a huge gap. Market yesterday closed here, today opened here. That is a huge gap. When you have a huge gap, you can expect market to at least come to that middle point, if not 100% fill up to fill up the gap, at least to the middle point. So if you can find any fair value gap or any setup around that area, you are targeting for a listen again, it's according to ICT, it's not according to me, or I'm not making it up. To become profitable, you don't need big runs, and you are not trying to do that. Think this way, with maybe 5 funded accounts or maybe 10 funded accounts, if you can accumulate only $200 every day on your 10 funded accounts, just wait patiently or wait for your perfect moment to come and then trade. if you can just accumulate $200 in each account, that's a shit ton of money. So you don't need it to be all the way back to that sell side or all the way back to that sell side. You don't have to be that correct. Okay, you don't have to be that correct. All you need the direction. Now the direction is when there is a huge gap from the previous day's settlement to the today's opening price. When there is a huge gap, that gaps, each quadrant will be a target for you. 75, 50, 25, 100. If you can take more than one lot of entry, maybe close some partial around that 75, maybe close some partial at 50%. It's a huge range. I would maybe close around 50% or close around 25%, another partial. Everything you are seeing over here, it gonna continue doing this until it can go here. Since the 50% is broken, even the 25% is broken, this is where it is going. Now another thing is AMD that I have shared on my channel, like dealing range type 1, type 2, two different videos. So type 1 is like this, market trading sideways. This is accumulation. The first thing is, when you identify a sideways price action, which happened yesterday New York PM session, when you find it, you mark it somehow, okay, like with a box, with whatever, or with your eyes, you keep an eye on that specific range. The first time market breaks that range, okay, if it's lower, then this is your first manipulation. The manipulation, if it happens lower until a higher time frame point of interest, then your next target should be these highs as your distribution. If market is willing to go even further, that is where, like, you take partial and hold rest of the position at break even stop loss for the rest, like for higher move or something. But this is accumulation. First move should be manipulation, then the distribution, and then market will retest and again continuation or whatever. If that happens, like retrace and continuation. So after a consolidation, you are expecting a manipulation, then a distribution, then retracement, then again expansion, or after retracement it can consolidate a little, then form similar things. Okay, after this retracement it can maybe consolidate here for little more, then do again the same thing, manipulation, distribution. So if you can identify the consolidation, you can identify what can be the next move. Now remember this, this is that accumulation, this is that consolidation. Look how the bodies are staying at the same level, like there is no, like nothing is going for any sell side here. Okay, it's creating, first thing first, okay, the whole range is your consolidation because of one thing, like there is not a single bearish fair value gap over here on the 15 minutes chart. So literally you can mark from here to here as your consolidation. Why I'm saying this is because see that swing high, market created a high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. It was doing a trend line liquidity like this from this high until here, all lower highs over there without a single bearish fair value gap. So market was not bearish for that moment, it's just retracing with a consolidation phase. It's all consolidate, like sideways, all the bodies are around the same level. So it was doing that until that fair value, last fair value gap, it did that. Now when it was specifically around this area, look, 1 2 3 4 5 6, this is nearly 90 minutes worth of candle that was within the same range, and all the bodies, okay, the bodies are the thing that tells you the story. All the bodies are inside of this until that break happened. So when that break happened, what is this? This is that accumulation, this is the manipulation that happened higher until where I was expecting at least this far. That's what I said on I think Tuesday was the first stream I did this week. Tuesday I said it yesterday as well. or maybe Wednesday and Thursday. I don't know. Like it's already Friday here. So Tuesday and Wednesday, two streams, I was showing literally this, that until market can reach here, I'm bullish. And how it trades there, that will tell me that if I have to be bearish from the next days or not. It reached there, I made my profit, I'm done. That's why I'm not taking a sell short. Look man, it's a free fall, it's a huge range. I know that market will cover the trends, or at least come to that midnight open area. I had a projected terminus at the beginning. So how many SSL and BSL do we have to mark? No, listen, if you are bearish, okay, your focus should be, first focus should be the closest one to your higher time frame point of interest. What do I mean by that is, when market was literally going higher from like all the way from here, I marked this buy side, this buy side, above this buy side where I have exact equal highs. I mark that buy side, I mark this, I mark, this is me marking it. You don't have to mark that way. For example, here, okay, like how many equal highs are there? Look for this sort of thing, maybe relative equal highs, or so many highs like this. If you have something like this, that is like a sure short target for you when market gives you the direction. Like it was falling, when it was happening it was falling, but the moment it gave me the direction from this specific move, I know that market should take this buy side this time. That is that buy side. So you don't have to mark everything. If you are bullish, when I'm bullish, what I do is I mark every swing highs that forms. This is a swing high formed. I don't need to mark this on anymore. Why? I just marked another swing high on the 15 minutes chart. Okay, this is like, I don't know if you guys can see, I marked this high, I marked this high. And why I marked that high? Because there is a 4 hours breakaway gap sitting right there. So if market takes this buy side, it will take that one as well. So I'm not, I made close a partial profit over here, but I'm going to target this with my full profit target, and I'm not seeing anything here that can send the price lower. Why I'm saying that? That buy side liquidity is already sitting above this fair value. Okay, like at the high of that fair value or above that fair value. So when market will take it, and this fair value was fully filled, so I'm not believing that next time if market comes here, it will respect this fair value. Then what can happen next? If market doesn't respect this fair value, or when market will come to take this buy side, there is no other fair value before that high on the 15 minutes chart. Okay, since there is no other fair value here, so market will take that as well with that move. Maybe yes, after taking this buy side, it will give me a short retracement, then go higher. Same thing what you are seeing here. Okay, like today there are so many other liquidities as well. So market took it, reversed or retraced, let's see. Okay, it's a big retracement, it filled up that new okay, I actually missed that part. Anyway, I'll continue here. So it retraced because it was a huge range. Now if it goes higher again, if I'm bullish again, first of all I need to see if market is, remember that was that macro, that's why I said I missed it. Anyway, inside of macro it cleared sell side, now it's going for buy side 20 handle move. So what I did is I marked that swing high, and this high is now relatively equal to each other. So I'm marking all the buy sides to see from where it is falling, if it's creating a relative equal high there or not, that sort of thing. So I don't need to go back 1,000 times to mark those things. Okay, like after a couple of days, it's already too far. See like how far it is. I cannot even bring it without reducing the chart or turning off the zoom like that way. So I'm already keeping it there just to give me an early indication that it has created relative equal high now, or relative equal lows now. This way, when I will be bearish, I will be marking all the lows as well the same way. But you don't have to do that. You can just look for nearest one, the very nearest, the next level of liquidity, because market does one of two things. Let me show you why I was bullish until that far. Here, okay. See, this is the swing high. This is another swing high on the daily level. Let me be like this way. This, that high and this high were relatively equal, but when market will take this liquidity, does it have any reason to fall just after taking the liquidity, even from after taking this one? I'm not seeing any reason on the left. The reason is sitting above that. That's why I marked this as my DOL, draw on liquidity. Liquidity is here, okay, buy side, sell side is here, and I closed partial around that. That's why I marked all the levels. So when market cleared it, I removed it because I know it's, I don't have to keep an eye for those levels anymore, not anymore. That's why I removed them. Market traded this. Now if it, like, if it, look at this, it's like a 273 handles worth of wick over here. So do you think market is going to create that long wick? It can, because it's the daily breakaway gap. See, like from the all-time high till whatever the low is, that's the only fair value, or the very first fair value that you have to stop market from going higher. That's why it can give a big rejection or reaction from there. And that is why I was bullish until this far. Because if market was willing to fall, it had to fall from this fair value or from this fair value, but it broke that, so there is no reason for market to not go for that one. Now why I said this is because price always does one of two things. Remember this and follow this. Next time, whatever time frame you are looking at, regardless of the time frame, look for only these things: liquidity imbalance. So price will take liquidity, run for a imbalance or rebalance a imbalance. These are the two things that market always does. So once it cleared liquidity, it will go for a rebalancing imbalance move. Bro, it would be very nice macro entry. I didn't even notice. Yeah, yeah. I was looking for that, but anyway, it has already done some of its job. Now let's see like how the 15 minutes is looking so far over there. And I didn't like the way it closed. The hourly candle closed below that one. I think hourly closed below the hourly breaker. Oh no, that was, yeah. So 4 hours on is still available. So if this candle can go higher and close inside that bag, then 4 hours candle will still respecting that 4 hours fair value. Which was supposed to be a bag, but it's no longer a bag. It's now a 4 hours fair value. So I'll just change the color and maybe name. It's okay, doesn't matter. But hourly had a bag over here, and I don't know, I have this one. Okay, so wherever it goes, I know it's already trading some sort of fair value gap, because there are so many of them on the 15 minutes, this or that 15 minutes bag. Now it filled it up. So yeah, what I was saying is market always goes from liquidity to imbalance, imbalance to liquidity. Now you choose your direction, you find your direction, target that part. So if market is, look here, like when it was coming lower, what it's doing, it's taking liquidities. At the same time, that was the final imbalance before sell short, like before the sell side liquidity. It rebalanced that one. Now it's going higher. Yes, this can be your entry fair value, and this is that breakaway gap. Okay, now you can look for a entry until where? Until this 15 minutes fair value gap, because within that $300 move, it has created this one and that one, and there is one here as well. So if you want, you can target that to take some partial, but I'm not expecting this fair value to hold and send price lower. I'm expecting it to go there. The reason behind that is the range. Okay, like for this session, how far market traded so far and where the fair value is sitting, which is even from the high to this low. Okay, that's the fair value aligning or staying above the midpoint, which is also like overlapping the midnight as well. So these are some confluences that I'm expecting. Yes, you can see some reaction from here, but I'm expecting market to at least trade to this fair value today, by today. Okay, like if it doesn't fall for the rest of the day, like it went higher for the earlier sessions, Asia London, if it doesn't continue it on the AM and PM, then since AM was downwards, PM will be upwards at least until this one, if not the bag. Okay, because I think the bag is sitting inside the OTC or optimal trading zone. Yeah, part of it is inside the OTC, but this fair value is your first premium discount array. This is the first premium array for lower run or lower continuation. This is your second or the extreme premium array, which is the 15 minutes bag. So now I'm just marking these two, 15 minutes bag and 15 minutes fair value, and whatever I had on the left, it's done already, so I don't need to look too much for that one. This one was the daily volume imbalance, so I will keep this one because daily volume imbalance you can use multiple times. Sir, ICT TGIF is completed. TGIF, it's hard. Okay, I don't have enough knowledge to actually tell. No, this is why I'm saying, Pablo, brother, this is why I'm saying like TGIF is a very complicated and confusing concept, so I don't go for that. All I know is when New York PM session is consolidating, there are high probabilities, or 90% of the time you will see Asia is not consolidating, it's expanding towards a direction. Same way, when there is a huge opening gap range, New York AM session will be bearish. It's 90% of the time. Okay, you will see it, New York AM session, or at least it will start with first the bearish move where you will already be a profitable trader if you can take the entry properly, or if you can figure out the entry, and then it can continue for the move again, for the continuation or something. However, what I was saying is, TGIF, sometimes it can happen on Thursday, that ICT said, according to ICT it can happen on Thursday, and if it happens on Thursday, then Friday there will be no TGIF. So this is something that is not consistent, and if something is not consistent, I don't need TGIF. Why we need TGIF? Simple thing, just look here, like in 1 minute. Okay, I'm just showing you it in 1 minute. If this move didn't happen at 9:30, can you see these equal lows over here? Here. So if you are bearish, the whole day market is going higher. Okay, if the move didn't happen literally at 9:30, like at 9:30 the fair value first formed, and then like wherever, why I'm saying if the move didn't happen at 9:30, like look here very carefully. Okay, market took the high, okay, the news time high, traded at least 5 to 20 handles above the high, which is 12.75. After that, a retracement into a random area, but created a very clean visible swing low over here. Market went higher, failed to go above this high one more time, or the same thing. Okay, engulfing, see that it's not the very next candle, because this candle is also green, so in that case your engulfing started from here. Okay, wherever your last up close candle is, this is that up close candle, so this candle engulfed it, and market literally traded until the low of that order block. This is your order block, but since the body is with this one, that's why I'm showing with this one. Okay, anyway, so when market failed to go above that high. Instead market closed below this with fair value. This is your type 2 reversal, right? So instead of doing this, which is the type of, come on, this thing I don't know how and when it will be fixed. Instead of doing this, which is the type on reversal, liquidity grab, market structure shift, there will be a fair value gap and market will retest there where you are entering and continue for the profit or whatever. This is the type 2 where this high is higher and this one is lower. Okay, this, but the same concept. Fail to take the liquidity, market structure shift with fair value. If there is no fair value, there is no market structure shift. So when market closed below this, I had this fair value gap. Entry from here, targeting, taking some partial with your higher time frame point of interest. Maybe around this area you can take some partial, since there is that first fair value and second fair value before those low. Or if there is a 15 minutes fair value or 5 minutes fair value, whatever your higher time frame you are using, you can took the entry from here, but your final target could have been these equal lows. Okay, these lows. But what market did? Traded here, continued lower. Okay, below that low closed another fair value gap. If you missed that entry, this could have been an entry. If you are bearish, okay, I'm talking if you are bearish, and when you have a huge opening gap like that. But the problem is all these things were happening before 9:30. This fair value retest before 9:30, that fair value, like before means how long? If I had more time to that 9:30, like if I had maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes more in my hand, I would already look for sell from there, because I still have enough time to, you know, if I'm wrong, I can avoid the 9:30 volatility. I have that time. Look at that one candle. Okay, this one candle is just the body, just from the opening to closing is 23.5 handle. Here I don't have enough time to avoid the volatility if I'm wrong. And don't worry about your stop loss. If you put your stop loss like this, okay, and 9:30 gives you this volatile move, it will not trigger over here. Let's say it went upside, your stop loss will be hit somewhere around this area. Instead of maybe 20 handle stop loss, you got a 30 handle stop loss. A stop loss will still protect you from losing everything, but a stop loss will not assure you that you will get only that much loss. A stop loss is there just to protect you from losing everything. But if your stop loss is here, they are not bound to trigger the stop loss here, because the market, this candle doesn't have a wick. It's a very big candle comparing to these candles, all other candles over here. So when that happened, if your stop loss was, for example, below this candle's low, for example, you are taking a taking something like this, okay, if it was here below that candle's and market like literally dropped in a second, your stop loss will be triggered somewhat around this area. So you're taking nearly double or triple the amount of loss. That's why you have to avoid the 9:30 volatility. Or if there is a big news, say like this single move with the wick, 40 handles. But before that, like even the longest wick was 9 handles. A big green candle was 7.5 handle. But one single candle has a 40 handle move. So if you had a stop loss here, let's say you looked for a sell short from this fair value and you had a stop loss here, it would not have triggered over here. It triggered somewhere around this area, and you took maybe double or triple the amount of loss you are willing to take. That's why. So I had no 9:30, like I had no room to avoid that 9:30 volatility. That's why I didn't have the opportunity to take that sell short towards that sell side. So what I was saying is, when you are trading, look for those sort of thing that aligns with your bias. If I was bullish, I was looking for those relative equal highs when market was going higher. I was not looking for those relative equal lows. Better if market could come below that, take it and then go higher. Then I would be even like I would be more happy to take the buy long because I have nothing to worry about over here. But if market goes higher, consistently creating new structures, I will take the buy for that equal highs because I'm bullish. I can be wrong once. If I'm wrong once, what I will do? I will wait if market is again going for that sell side or not. If it's taken and then giving me a structure, I will take the buy long again for that new relative equal high. Because for example, if this move, okay, if this move took the sell side, now here it has cleared the buy side, but think like this high didn't take these two highs. Okay, so it came maybe somewhat around this area. So you have now three relative equal highs sitting around here, and you were long, but you didn't get your profit. Instead, what market did? It came lower. So if market can clear these equal lows, it doesn't have to come lower anymore. If it's going higher, it's going for those clear relative equal highs or equal highs. Same thing. When market is taking all the buy side and giving you the structure, if you are bearish, you don't have to worry about market going for this high or the other high or other high. What it did on the higher time frame, even in like 15 minutes, it created a relative equal high with the other high that I marked as my next buy side. Because I'm bullish, I'm marking it this way. Okay, so this is a buy side, this is a buy side. I know that I have a very close proximate buy side liquidity sitting right here. So if market turns bullish again, my focus will be around that area. So I don't need this one. I'll just keep the other one just to keep the chart clean. But you got my point. I hope you got my point. So we don't take entries before 9:30 means if you don't have enough time to avoid that 9:30 volatility. For example, if you are looking for longs over here, for example, for my entry that I took the entry from here and then I just closed it above this high because 9:30 was very nearby. But if 9:30 was like I still had room, I would never close the whole position above this high, because I know there is another possible high over here. And why I was looking at that high, that is another thing. See where market reversed from? That's the midpoint of the daily breakaway gap, that dotted line. This red area is the daily breakaway gap or daily fair value, keep it that way. It's the middle point of that fair value. So when market was going that way, I was expecting it to at least reach for the middle point. So got the point? Like I was expecting it that it will go at least there, but it didn't go until there. Am I like worried about that? When market took that high in 1 minute, when market went above this, I'm happy with the amount of profit I made. But yes, if I had room or time, enough time, I would hold it until that far and then I will look for. And because there was no time, it didn't reach for that one, and because of that I'm expecting again market to turn bullish. Okay, let's see, like if it's bullish or bearish, I don't know. End of today I will, like tomorrow I will come and I will see how today closed. AM session is bearish, no problem. That is what we can expect when we have a huge opening gap range or opening range gap. When we have that, we can expect the New York AM session to be bearish. And if it is bearish, then PM session has a probability to again go for a big retracement that can cause a reversal as well, which is at least until that fair value on the 15 minutes chart, at least until this fair value or until that fair value, any of those. But this third fair value, I'm not too worried about this one. I'm not worried. Maybe you can close partial, or if you don't have enough time, you can take profit over here. But eventually market has to go at least to this fair value because of the range so far it has created from the high to so far the low that we can see. So that is the only premium discount. And if you even look for the whole thing from here to here, like the draw on liquidity, the sell side is here now, is still that fair value is below that 0.5. Okay, so since it's below 0.5, I'm not too eager to see that market trading here and then continuing lower. I'm eager to see market trading there and then continuing lower, which is my premium and discount array, that way. So let's see how market is doing. And again, on my first stream of this week, which is I think one stream ago, so again, if possible, if you guys have time, check for the that stream first couple of minutes. Okay, watch it, because I literally, although the stream quality is not that good because I had to set a lot of things on the OBS, but the information I shared within first few minutes, the whole stream was regarding the same thing, but if you guys can go through few minutes, it should be good for you guys, like to understand something. Like when I said, when there is a very big candle, I'm not looking straight away for a change in state. Instead, I'm looking for a smaller down close candle to form, and then the change in state to happen on that small candle. I don't know if some of you, like for example here, okay, 15 minutes don't have a change in state of delivery here, but 5 minutes it is still don't have a change in state, but second candle engulfed the lowest down close candle. Now if market is going higher from here, I have nothing to do because 15 minutes still has so much resistance. But when the 5 minutes change in state is happening, it's a huge candle. See, the one single candle didn't close above that. Market went higher, traded the fair value, again came lower. Now if this candle can be engulfed, okay, this is a smaller candle comparing to that candle. If this candle can be engulfed, I will look how 1 minute is doing, I will look how 15 minutes is doing. Why? See that after that green candle, it created a very small down close candle. This is a candle that can be the order block, not that huge one, this one. If it was consecutive, then that's a different scenario, but it's not consecutive. There is a green candle sitting right inside of it. So I hope you got the point. Okay, if it creates another down close candle, then you have consecutive order blocks. But if it engulfs this candle, then this is your order block, because this is the area where market found that block of orders. Order block is not like a brick block or something. It's order block is like set of orders for the opposite direction. That's what it is. A lot of people I saw like took the meaning for literal, like block. It's not blocking someone on Facebook or something. It's block. It's a set of order or group of order. Block has so many definitions. It's like a group of orders. So maybe around this area, the sell orders, there are so many buy orders sitting around this area that market is failing to go below those levels. That's what the order block does. Order block is it reached to a certain level from where it found opposite orders or opposite uh, what it calls, maybe let's say like it's sell off, but here people are willing to buy. So many buy orders are sitting here that market, once market hit that, it has started to go the opposite direction. That's how the order block is. It's not just a brick wall which we can say like roadblock, blocking someone on Facebook or even YouTube. It's not that block. That block and this block is different. Or if you put it that way, then put like it blocked the sell orders over there. Okay, now the buy orders started from there. So that's how order block comes. And order block and breaker block, any block, okay, order block, breaker block, accumulation block, distribution block, whatever the blocks are, any block, the midpoint is mean threshold. It's not consequent encouragement. CE, yeah, it delivers the same thing. Okay, that's why I hate those terms. Like literally, it delivers the same perspective. Consequent encouragement is the midpoint of a fair value or a long week or a volume imbalance midpoint, whatever it is, it's the consequent encouragement. Mean threshold is also the midpoint. So I would like love to see that it has one single term. But the problem is order block midpoint or breaker block midpoint, these are sensitive areas. Comparing to your fair value gap or long weeks midpoint. Why I'm saying this is because market can close above a fair value gaps midpoint or close below a fair value gaps midpoint, but still continue to trade higher or like towards the direction you are looking at. Okay, but in a order block situation or breaker block situation or even any other block situation, if it closes below or above that midpoint, considering what type of order block you are looking at, if it's a bullish order block, then it should not close below the midpoint. For example, here I have consecutive order blocks, so market should not close below this midpoint, which is here. If it closes below this level, that is a problem. But since there can be fake closure, which again, let me refer back to yesterday's one so that you guys can finally understand what I'm talking about. Here, this is that low that I said market should not take it before it can trade at least to this fair value gap. Okay, here, this is that low. Why I said that was because of this reason. That mean threshold here on the 15 minutes, which is this level, that mean threshold was violated once with this candle. This is the candle that engulfed it and confirmed the order block. So this candle closed below mean threshold. That can happen only once, and if it's a fake, when the next candle here, the next candle closed above the order block high or the opening price, but it can take one or two candle to go there. But the moment it closes above the order block level one more time, it cannot come back to your mean threshold. Especially it can never close below that mean threshold one more time, because the mean threshold part is already done. Here, if it's a fake close, if it comes one more time, this time this order block will not hold because it's getting weaker. Think this way: you have a maybe you have a wall, okay, brick wall, and you are hammering or hitting it with a hammer for continuously so many times. What do you think? What will happen to the wall? It will either break, or at least the strength will be lower, right? The more you are hitting with a hammer, it's getting weaker. So it's the same thing. The more it's revisiting that sensitive area, it's getting more weaker. So that's why when I saw the fake close below, I said it should not come to this area one more time, and that's why that low was sitting literally here. And if market takes it, where can it tap and go higher again from that mean threshold? So it should not come to that mean threshold one more time. That's why I said this low should not be taken, remember? And that is where market went. Yes, by this time I have already taken some loss in front of you guys, and I was taking a small entries or a small losses over there. You saw that. But when I got the opportunity, what is the opportunity? The next time from where it is rejecting, okay, that order block upper portion, inside of that I had that 5 minutes fair value. That was not just this, okay, there was another 5 minutes fair value right there, a small one, but there was another one here as well, that's overlapping your order block level. Okay, so that anyway, it's like it's more of your observation, how much time you spend on the chart. It's like that way. Okay, I had the levels in mind. I know how and where market will go before it close, and that's exactly what market did. Then a little bit of, again, expansion, consolidation, or you can say another accumulation. So here you saw some accumulation, manipulation, reaccumulation, remanipulation. This is how market is working. Now step by step it's taking liquidity. It's step by step it's giving you some retracement. Look here also, what is it, sideways price action. This is another maybe third stage of accumulation or reaccumulation. When market went below that, that is where it found the resistance so far. See, like I how can I make the candles and chart visible? It's a very big range. I hope you guys can understand what I'm saying. Like this is where the, okay, I think higher time frame may be a way here. Okay, here, what is your A block and D block? So when market is manipulating, you will have your lowest down close candle is what your A block is, and if there is a fair value overlapping that, that is a high probability fair value. Okay, like to continue lower. So market was finding support over here. When market closed below that, it found resistance over there. This is your accumulation block. Now you are looking for your distribution block, which is, oh, sorry, this is your distribution block, because it acts as your what it calls, ICT named it as reclaimed order block. Okay, so it was the order block when market was going higher. Now when market went below that level, it's that reclaimed order block for the opposite direction. It's like the similar character of a breaker block. For example, what is your breaker block? Liquidity grab, market structure shift, the lowest down close candle is your breaker block here. So market, if there is a fair value gap overlaps with that breaker, that fair value has now two different levels to break at the same time. In general eye of support resistance, market found support here. Market, when market traded there, it should find some resistance as well. So that's why you are expecting that to work. Market is going lower, but for the A block, D block, you don't need a high low higher high. Okay, because you know it's already like it has so many higher highs over there, so you are just looking at the high and low and that new break below that, that is that. So ICT, in market maker model, I have said, like you are always looking on the left of your chart. On the right side, whatever happens, it's not that important to you. What happened on left is more important, like the area where market found support. Look, this fair value was not traded at all. Okay, this is a 5 minutes fair value. It was not traded at all. Below that I had a breakaway gap. This is a first fair value from that low until whatever high it created. So this is a breakaway gap, this is a entry fair value, but market came very close to it, then went higher. It didn't trade, but the fair value it traded, this one where it found the support here. Isn't it some support over here, like some sort of support that market found over here? If that is the support, when market closed below that level, see, again market found some support over there. When this candle closed below that support, where is the resistance now? Where this candle opened and went before it can fall. Okay, wait, I'm seeing something again. Why you didn't trade here, man? Could have been good if it could come here, since it came all the way back to, okay, I missed that fair value. This was the opportunity for me to scalp until that 15 minutes fair value, so until that high, or at least that order block. let's see if I can get any opportunity or not. Time nearly 12. So again, see, like 11:45. Your morning session, the last time to enter into a trade is 11:30 according to ICT, not according to me, because that will give you at least 30 minutes to trade before the lunch hour starts. But yeah, I mean, from 11, market has already shifted the bias, and as I was saying, during the PM session, I'm pretty confident about a higher move. Let's see, let's see. I'm not that down close candle. Okay, keep an eye on this range. This range is now important. I know it can go lower, but anyway, this is looking good to me. That's why I should already be in the market, but anyway, let's
Order
see.
filled.
And the third candle low is here. Let me check if it covers the opening price of that candle. Okay, yeah, it covers opening and closing. What is the range? Ah, that is that midnight. I can I actually forgot again. Why the hell I took only 5? This is a bigger account, so I have to risk little more than what I risked on the other account, a smaller one. And it's only $192. Anyway, I'll if it goes higher and gives some, like, especially above this fair value, which is the third fair value of 15 minute. Okay, if it can go above that, I will use that to add more until that fair value. Just let's see if it can go above that or not. I have to put it little lower actually, because the 5 minutes OB level is very close to that. Anyway, let it be there. It's okay. If market has to go until that far, and if it's not respecting that 15 minutes fair value, then it will create a breakaway gap here and a fair value gap here. Like, I have 1 minute 15 seconds to confirm that. So I want to see this and the next candle is staying higher, little higher. Okay, so that there is a good body on the 5 minutes candle. And if that is not the case, then this is not a breakaway gap anymore. This will be a fair value gap. And if there is no fair value, then there is no change in state in 15 minutes, because 15 minutes change in state will be confirmed by 5 minutes fair value gap, and 5 minutes change in state will be confirmed with 1 minute fair value gap. By the way, it came below my entry. I should have added there, because the risk is not sufficient for me. I need to take little more risk. Maybe
Order
here.
filled.
600 to 750, and for that reason, should I cover just this far? I'm not willing to put it below this, but it seems like that is a good area to put the stop loss. Okay, but I'm not willing to do it because based on 1 minute, it should not trade that far. 300 in profit with just one candle. 200 target is too easy. Too easy. Just look for the direction and one or two candle can give you $200 of profit. Like if I just close it here, I'm already seeing more than the minimum profit target that you should target. Anyway, but there is that equal high and that 15 minutes fair value. So maybe a little bit of partial can be taken over there, especially it's okay. That level is tempting, but anyway, equal high, okay, just that equal high. I'm targeting this. If it can create more fair value gaps, my stop loss, I will trail my stop loss to break even or something, or if it doesn't stop me before that partial. And the reason I took that entry, okay, like although market is bearish and I'm bullish, that's the first thing. The second thing is I'm only looking for buy long setups. Okay, I didn't take any sell short. The only reason I took it here is market is already trading inside of a higher time frame point of interest. I know that from just looking at that 15-minute chart. Okay, it failed to close below the middle point of that fair value. Okay, here, and then this candle was engulfed with this candle. When that happened in 1 minute, okay, in 5 minutes I have the fair value to confirm the change in state. In 1 minute I have some liquidity grab, and then this high was valid for shifting the market, at least for a short scalp. Okay, again, we all are scalpers. Whoever trades every day and not hold a trade for the next day, everyone is a scalper. Short term trader, scalper, it's the same thing in different names. Okay, so since there is that, I'm looking at all these candles, okay, all these as the breaker on the 1 minute. This is the consecutive breakers. Okay, and that is the mean threshold of the breaker. I just covered maybe 75% level of that breaker. That's why I was looking left and right to see if the stop loss is in a good place or not. Better if it can create a new fair value gap right here. This is actually propulsion block, but as I said earlier that I hate the concept that we have so many names for the same thing or same job, which is order block, propulsion block, mean threshold, consequent encouragement, equilibrium. What the hell is that? All of them are the middle point. I don't care about so many names. I want to keep things simple. So that's why I'm saying it order block. And it in 1 minute, that is your order block. Oh, it tapped there, man. It tapped there.
Order filled.
Okay. So if this fair value is available, okay, if this fair value is available, I'm expecting it to remain unfilled or act as a breakaway gap. That's the middle point of that fair value. Rejecting from there is not a good idea. At the same time, no wick below that candle is not a good idea. So if the fair value is available, I'm expecting it not to be filled. And since I have secured already some profit, listen, this entry already with just 5 lots, I have secured $225, and my stop loss, like I'm seeing another $600. Okay, and if this remains as a breakaway gap, it will be great, and I'm more confident about market going for that midnight, at least for that midnight. Yes, there is this huge 1 minute fair value, or above this high there is another fair value sitting right around this area, but I'm expecting it to come here because the range is suggesting me that. Rejecting from there is not something I'm liking, but let's see. This can be a immediate rebalance and market can literally expand higher, and I have very less time before the lunch hour starts, so I'm not holding the trade for longer, and I will also finish the stream soon. Seeing 620 in profit. So if this is the immediate rebalance, market should continue higher before coming here. Okay. And again, I'm saying this fair value, I don't give a damn about that fair value. Just I want to see how good market is breaking that one, like how much force it has when it's breaking this one. Remember that 15 minutes third fair value. Okay. You can use it as your inversion fair value now. If it can break on the 15 minutes chart, okay, not on 1 minute, on 15 minutes, if it can break above that fair value. And I don't need this on. Let me clear the chart a little. Okay, let it do its job. See, like nothing, all you need to do is find the range. That's it. How far market has traded and where is your range. Let me clean the chart a little. Okay, I have so many. This is why I don't stream. That is on another reason as well. Like when I stream, I have marked so many things that my chart gets very messy. My chart usually I like to keep it clean. Okay, see, it didn't give a damn to that one. But still, on 15 minutes, market still didn't close, so it has to close above that first. I have 2 minutes 35 seconds left for the 15 minutes candle, so this is where 15 minutes candle will close, like this. Whatever candle here opens, wherever this candle close, that will be the 15 minutes candle close. I'm seeing nearly $1,000 profit right now. I can actually, since the lunch hour is here, I can take 5 lots off right around this area because that high is already passed. So here, just covering that area. Should I target the low of that? Don't think so. Let's see. Support, resistance, support, resistance. Anyway, not worried about that, and I can trail it bit further, just keeping below that fair value because there is this fair value to help me push the price higher or help me stay in that trade for a little while. So I'm just taking half of the position off around this area. I'm seeing $1,000 in profit. Should have targeted that body. Anyway, it should give me this candle order is fill. Okay, so I have closed half of my position, which is $760.75 altogether, and now it's in another $137.35 profit level where I can if it comes and stops me, I have no regret regarding that. So this is the candle that will decide if this fair value is broken or not, which is I know for a fact that it should be broken. Okay, see, like easy, it's not hard. From the high to low, look for the first and second only. It didn't retrace to any of the fair value. Even if market goes lower for the rest of the day, I know how far it can retrace. I was bullish, I took the entry. Okay, and I did it live in front of you guys, so nothing to hide over here. Again, please tell me if you guys are like trading any prop firm or any challenges or any funded account or not. Like I want to know if you guys are trying out anything or you are still in the learning process or learning curve, so that I can try to make more videos on learning than the advanced things or something. So this is 12 p.m. move. Okay, 12 p.m. starts with, from here nothing is valid. I'm not looking for any more setups or anything. Great trading, thank you bro. Yeah, like this is 12 p.m. so I am going to, the moment it hits here, or if it can continue higher from here, the moment it hits one of those levels, I'm going to stop my stream, because that's how long I was willing to stream today. So I'm trying to pass MFF 50k, my forex fund. Okay, no, MFF is now my funded future. Bro, MFF, that word is something like, it hurts me like crazy, bro. It hurts me like crazy. My first ever prof farm challenge was completed over there, which was a 20k account, and I made 20,300 or $400 over there after completing the challenge. Like near 100% gain on that account. And they disappeared from the market, man. It's like, it took me nearly 2 months to get out of the trauma. Just think this way, okay? um it remained unfilled until it reached for that, or that inefficiency. Okay, so I'm expecting market can fill it up, or since it's lunch hour, I'm done for the trade as well. But as long as I'm active on the trade, I don't have any problem to hold it. Okay, that's the thing. I don't have any problem to hold it. The moment it hits either the stop loss or that take profit, I will be out of the market, and I will end the stream that way. But you got the point. Okay, this is why taking partial is the most important thing. Even though I was anticipating this fair value will not hold the price, at least until a certain level, what I did. Okay, look here, where did I took the partial? See, this is why I say, like, I combine support and resistance. What's the highest level it went? Where is the bodies over here? I took the partial there. Okay, it's, if you can combine it with ICT, it gonna work even better. So yeah, I mean, I'm done for the day and done for the trade. So what happened here? Let me check. This account I'm just doing now. So $901 in total profit. Okay, why it shows this way, man? Oh, okay, I got the point. First partial, second partial, and the trailing stop loss. Yeah, I could have closed the whole trade over there as well, but anyway, I don't care. Okay, this is that. And let me just, before I finish, I'm going the other screen because it shows the account number and everything. This is that XFA, the small account that I'm doing now. Okay, and I made it bread and butter, so that a small profit, big profit, I don't care about that. I want to secure some profit. I want to close it straight away. Like, I want to lock it straight away. Yeah, the win rate from yesterday's stream, it went very bad, but it was over 100%. Like, if there is anything over 100, it was going that way. Okay, so overall on the XFA, 2 days, this. Okay, I could have taken this trade on this account as well to make more money over here, since I already have profit, but I'm not looking for that one. Okay, always secure some, switch to another account. If you have multiple, secure some there, switch to another. Or if you don't have multiple, once you are in profit, just bloody close the chart and do whatever you want to do for rest of the day, because that's how life is. That's what trading is for. Okay, I hope you got my point. The trading is for, I closed it, that's why it gives me this. I locked for temporary, manually lockout. Okay, yeah, because it's for like trading, what we are doing. Instead of a 9-5 job, you come for a specific period of time for a specific session, and you finish that session, you have rest of the day. It's all about time. Time is the most valuable asset one can have, and that is what I'm trying to have. That's why I'm not spending time on YouTube most often, or any other thing. Okay, so yeah, I hope you got my point. Why aren't you copy trade between? I used to do that. Okay, let me finish it with this answer. uh, for literally 1 year I have done that. I have done or made more than 200k in my profits. Now I'm doing one of my, like, for last 4 months I'm doing one of my personal account trading as well. Like the money I made from here, from prop firms, I'm using that same money to fund my personal account as well. At the same time I started a business. Anyway, why I'm not doing it is because yes, it can multiply your profit, but I have some set rules to do that. So this is top step X. It's not a like, here I'm not trading for a very long time. Before top step X was launched, I was trading with TraderPath, which I'm still trading. Okay, my London session, most of my entries happens through TraderPath, and there I do the copy trading. But here, New York session, I have very less knowledge about New York session. Okay, like I'm not as confident as I am in London session. So for that reason, I don't copy my trade in New York session. That's number one. Number two is, in top step X, I have seen some issues that I am still waiting for them to fix, which is, if you see yesterday's stream, you will understand. Like, you don't need to go for that long stream. It was not that fun yesterday, but if you want, it's up to you. What yesterday was doing is, see that 15 minutes order block. Okay, remember, I said keep an eye on this range, keep an eye on there. 1 minute, who gives a damn anyway? And that is still a breakaway gap here. Okay, and about your inversion fair value, if you are using a 15 minutes inversion, this is where your stop loss is, but the range is too much. So what you can do, see, this candle broke through that fair value. That low can be a possible area where you can put the stop loss. But your entry, I suggest you to look for, like, what sign you are getting from the market. Are you getting any sign? For example, here, okay, mean threshold is respected. I will call this a respect. How? If I see that this low didn't take the order block low. If the order block low is taken, then, and taken by week, okay, but the body is still staying above mean threshold, I don't see that is a respect. Because if I enter based on the order block, my stop loss has to be at the low of the order block, not below this swing low or below this low, not like that. Because I'm trusting the order block to send price higher. Then why I'm looking for this low or any other levels? If it makes sense, okay, the reason you are entering should be your stop loss. If I'm entering based on why my stop loss was here, okay, when I entered from this fair value, why it was here, 1 2 3 candle created that fair value, that is where I entered, and that's the third candle. That is why I put it here, even though I was looking on the left, like if it is a good area for the stop loss or not. Listen, this is a 19.25 handle stop loss. This is how far my other take profit was. Okay, like the partial, I took one here and another one there. This is 52 handles. Now think this way, if I can give 19 handle worth of a stop loss on a market, like if I can set a stop loss of 19 handle, this was the safest place, which is 25 handle. I had no problem to add that much to my loss. But my reason is fair value. I'm just covering the third candle. Yes, if there was another fair value here which can also be traded, that is when I'm looking for the next level. But there is only one fair value, so where should I put it? Here, because I entered based on the fair value gap. Same thing, if you are entering based on a order block, for example, you didn't take from that fair value, but when the order block was confirmed with this candle and the next candle when it is trading, okay, this order block was confirmed here when it engulfed above that opening price. The next candle is your entry. If you missed it, you got another opportunity here. This is your entry. Your stop loss should only cover the order block, nothing else. Yes, if it's a huge candle, for example, maybe something like this, in that case you can look for that mean threshold just to cover the mean threshold and maybe a little below the mean threshold. But if this is your order block is not that huge, which is like 30-40 handles or even more, 50 handles or something, then you are only putting it below that. What is it? 13.5 handle. See here, it's all about mentality. Even though I was anticipating market will not respect this fair value, didn't I, like, did I hesitate to close a partial above these equal highs? I didn't hesitate for a second time. I had 15 lots. I took 5 lots off here, 5 lots here where market can react or reverse from. Why here? Again, combine support resistance. Yes, maybe you can look at this candle as your order block, because this candle is trading inside of a fair value gap and then it's coming lower. When it was coming lower, inside of that order block range you have a fair value gap, so this can be a strong order block. Look at that fall. This fall is telling that this candle or in this area there are so many sellers who are willing to sell, so you can, that's why I closed exactly here. Okay, let me go back to that other account before I close and let me show the execution on last time. Okay, like the chart execution. And here is another issue, like it literally, okay, I can actually change the execution. This option they have recently added, so I don't know, maybe black can be a good color here. Okay, see, first entry fair value gap. When I got a deeper retrace, I added 10 more, because if I took at least 10 lots here, I might not add over here, because it's a bigger account. I want to take more risk than I am taking on that small account. Okay, but when market went higher, okay, around this area I took a partial, which is 95.00. here exactly at this level I took a partial. Why? Consecutive can cause some issue. However, I still believe market should go for this fair value. Now or later, I don't care, but this is where market should go. This fair value you saw, like it went through it. Now it's respecting here. I don't think so it's respecting there. Look at that one down close candle. Where did it closed? Below this. So that one down close candle engulfed until this far. That is where you are seeing the reaction. I'm not looking at that 15 minutes fair value which market broke through, came through and now reacting. I'm not using that type of fair value. The fair value I used here respected, boom, to the target. Where is the target? Maybe that equal high was your target. It went straight away there. Maybe this high where you have a huge 1 minute fair value gap, which is still a lot of portion is unfilled. You maybe that is your target. But I know how the market works. Like why I closed a partial here when I was looking for that level to be hit, because I know like this has power to do that, and the way it is going higher, for example here on 5 minutes I was expecting this to turn into a green candle and create new bullish fair value. It failed to do that. So this fair value is now a regular fair value. See, I didn't mark it as a bag. I marked it as a fair value gap. Although it is the first fair value from this low until whatever high, I didn't mark it as a bag. What can be a bag? If I have any other reason above the fair value to stop the market from coming here, that can be a bag. So what do I mean by that? Like if there was another fair value, market should respect that and then continue higher, but I have nothing else but that fair value. So it market can completely fill it up. There is nothing that is stopping the market, and my order block is here on the 5 minutes. Before this fair value happened, or from this low until that high, this is the last and lowest down close candle. So market has the next level to get some resistance or something, that is here on this candle. So that's below that fair value, so it can fill it up completely. See this down close candle, if these candles can engulf that, now it's the lunch hour, I don't want to be too confident about this part, but anyway, if this candle can engulf that, this can be your next order block. Why? It's clearing some liquidities, at the same time trading inside of a fair value. So this candle must have to engulf it. It doesn't the same way. Okay, here it can take two candles to engulf, but it has to engulf first. It has to confirm that order block first, then you can use it as your order block. But if it doesn't confirm it, you have no order block. The very next candle, if this candle turns into a black and comes here, you are marking that as your order block. Once it confirmed, then only you can use it. Okay, anyway, so same thing. Okay, I took partial. Taking partial is the most important thing. I could have, like, the profit it was showing, it was more than enough for me, but I didn't close the whole thing because my chances were higher to go here. That's why it came back for that 5 minutes fair value. If it's going higher again, since it's lunch hour, I don't care, and I'm not gonna trade anymore even off stream. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Hey Ashutosh bro, you came at the end of the stream, my brother. You came at the end of the stream. The whole thing I let go because I looked for one bullish move, and that is that profit. $901.40, not a bad profit. Okay, I'm happy with that. So yeah, I think I should finish here. Cesar K, Ryan, what happened between you two guys? Good job and good luck, Ryan. Okay, I'm trading to pass 150k top step combined today. I have a Apex 150k PA as well. Bro, I hate Apex. I have 250k accounts with them, like personal funded account, PA accounts. 250k. Remember they had some offer long ago. I shared it on the YouTube as well. So if you guys, YouTube, Discord as well, 4 of them, I copied all of them. Okay, so like one contact, one account passed, it completed rest of the account, so I didn't have to worry. But I hate the way their whole thing works, and it's too much headache. So I'm trading there occasionally. This one, okay, it's 4 months ago I completed. It's I said hashtag ProTraderPath isn't fake. That's 250k personal account. Anyway, so I have 4 of them. That's 4 accounts. If you are with me from the beginning, you know I shared the whole thing on Discord as well. However, I hate the way. Okay, see, like that low I was talking about. It's done the job over there, so I don't really need to look for the same thing over and over again. You can look for new things now, new levels now. I know, bro. That's why I'm trading it over. Yeah, it's like crazy, bro. Crazy, crazy. Uh, what the only reason I took it was because I had a 75k account with them. Okay, like personal funded account, and I made some money with it. So I wanted to same thing. Top step. I started with 50k, made money, then I went for the next stages step by step. Every time I withdraw some money, I purchase a new higher account than what I have until I hit the max limit. Now I have the max limit, I cannot buy anymore, not anymore. So it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, uh, it was the biggest or like the worst decision ever to I'm sorry, like I shouldn't be saying like that way, but the way they're trailing a stop loss and the whole system works, it's really sad to see that this system is still there. So it's based on your unrealized PNL. For example, in this trade, on top step, I made $901 in total profit, although it was showing more than $1,000 when it was going higher. Okay, but what happens is $1,000 means like that 10 lots, which I have taken 270.25. Let me actually tell you exactly how it works, like people who doesn't know. So 270.25, this is where I took 10 lots, which is on NQ. Okay, this is how far the market went, which is 54.25. Now I took half of them off over here, no problem with that profit, but the rest of the half came and stopped me here at this level. So how much profit I let go? 84.50, 84.50 with rest of the half, which is until this far, which is 40 handle. Oh shit, bro, I didn't even realize. So it could have been $1,500 with all the money that I, yes. So this is equivalent to 20 handle, $400. This is $400 that I saw profit, but I didn't take. I'm already in drawdown of $400. Doesn't matter how much profit I made with rest of the position. Okay, that's like bullshit. That's bullshit. If I can get some top step accounts, I only want to trade with top. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Just so far they are the best. Yes, I know, like FTMO, then I think fix fee or something. There are few other good companies, but I hate MetaTrader 4 and 5, the platform itself. It's so old, it's so like outdated. I cannot go back to that my funded future my forex fund experience one more time. That's why I'm not going for FTMO. But I have planned, like in future, maybe for that I have to understand the MT4 MT5 even better. 15 second, there is a MMBM model in NQ. 15 second, I'm seeing here in 1 minute it's a MMSM, accumulation manipulation distribution, but I was expecting the manipulation for to go at least there. However, let's see how far it actually came above that fair value. First of all, the range from the low, like I'm gonna mark it for two different ranges. That's why the hell it's pinning over there, why not here? uh, uh set the 50 over there, close to 50 of the whole range from yesterday's low till today's high. So that's the whole range for today. Always the range you are looking at is yesterday's premium and discount range and today's so far the premium and discount range. So you will have like two different ranges, and if it can overlap with the 50%, whenever market is below or above the range where it's overlapping, if it's below, if you have higher time frame point of interest, you can expect a retracement back to there if it didn't retrace already. If it's above, you can expect a retracement. So if you are bearish, you can look for a sell short until the middle point of that range, or if there is a high time frame point of interest. And if you are bullish, you can look for buy longs until that. Anyway, so what I said was, I'm seeing already there are some accumulations, the manipulation, the distribution, but I would be like, it would be great to see that the market came from here, not just from that 1 minute fair value. Yeah, it can happen too, because it's a 1 minute breakaway gap from that high until whatever low. That fair value was partially filled, is still portion open, so it has still power for the market to go lower. Okay, that's why it went lower. 15 second, 15 second, MMBM. No, you are looking just like, I think this part or something, but I'm seeing here. Okay, what happened here? That, see like how the bodies are around the same level, There are relative equal highs, relative equal lows. This is your always look at the bigger picture, what happened before, how market is going towards a direction, that is more important. Just like this, as I was saying, if it goes higher, I will look for buys until it reaches to my point of interest, but that's a bad sign because the manipulation is happening fast towards the buy side. So what you expected is what you got. Same thing here. You are looking at this, yes, the 15, if you are trading on 15 second, then you can look for those sort of thing. But I'm seeing here, okay, here is a bigger picture that market still didn't clear, which is also a bigger picture in 5 minutes and in 1 minute as well. Okay, so that is a probability. I'm not saying it has to be, I have to be correct every time. You can be correct however you have observed. Okay, it more about that. I used to trade with FTMO, they are too expensive. Yeah bro, I also didn't like the fact that they never offer any sort of discount, nothing at all. But brother, trust me, like when you can trade multiple assets, here you have to force the market. This is a problem. Like here, if you want to trade every single day, 5 days a week, you have to force the market. But when you are trading FTMO, then or you have like other assets like forex, you have so many pairs, so many. So you can, if you are not finding any good setup in NQ, you can look for a good setup in maybe GBP or Euro or AUD, whatever, like some other currencies. You cannot do it with future market. That's a problem. Because I think even though like they have the gold and other stuff, it works the same way. And by the way, you never ever saw me in my stream or in my video that I'm talking or taking reference from DXY or dollar index. Okay, although all ICT people does that, I don't do it. Why I don't do it is because this is your DXY, my man. Okay, so let me put it side by side if you want to understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, this is 15 minutes. Let me come to the 15 minutes. From here, 10:30, this is 10:30. Okay, before 10:30 it was going little higher, which is like the news candle. Okay, this is 9:30. Okay, this is 9:30. From 9:30, 1 2 3 4, 1 hour it went higher, it continuously came lower. Now this is 11 o'clock when you saw your first up close candle. But from 10:30, 1 2, back to back black, one green, again 2 3 blacks, now one green. It doesn't follow the DXY. Simple. It's like here it was falling, it was going up, it was going up. Okay, when it was falling it was going up, but when it was also going up, it was also going up. Especially look at that news. Okay, from that news, where is that bloody news? Here, 8:30. Okay, this was your 8:30. So 8:30 here it was going up, it was also going up. Then there are 3 down close candles from 9 until 9:30. It's already had those down close candles. Up close, all down close. Down close, there is no retracement. Where is the retracement? When it was giving you the down close, it should give you some green candles for the fair value retest or something. It continued. So you even like maybe hourly or something. Let's see. So what I'm saying here, look, okay, 1 2 3 up close, two down close, then one down close, one up close, then this is a up close so far, this is a up down close so far. Okay, it's aligning with that last 3 or 4 candles. Before that it didn't align, before all this. Okay, look how it's going higher, this market is going higher. Okay, consolidation, consolidation, swing low to the high, low to the high. It doesn't follow the direction tick by tick or that way, but the same thing. Unfortunately I cannot come here. Okay, let me check how gold works. Same side direction, delivery, I guess. So yeah, I mean future, what I'm trying to say here is future market doesn't follow it straight away. But here is the thing. Remember, this is your DXY on the left. Now let me actually close the top step X. Okay. Since I'm done, I don't want to bother about top step X. This is your DXY. Let me go to a Euro USD. Now look, it was going up, it was coming down. GBP USD, the copy paste. GBP and Euro USD, they are just like ES and NQ. Okay, they're the copy paste. So when DXY was going higher, it was coming lower. Even like around this is a pure consolidation area on the DXY, especially on the hourly chart. Okay, around this, it's literally inversely correlated asset. From the low it went until a high, from the high it went until a low. So it's inversely correlated. That's what I'm trying to show you guys. And also if you keep looking for higher time frame interest on a forex market where you can hold swing trade, you can look for the 4 hours. Okay, when DXY is suggesting a bearish candle, and if you're like I always refer back to this, close above, you are looking for buy longs only. What you are looking is market should open, come lower to a point of interest, and then expand higher for the buy side delivery, again come back in range and close. So for example here, okay, let me check 1-2 candle before. So 1-2 candle before this. Here what happened? Compare both of them together. If you can do it when you're trading forex, trust me, your win rate will increase dramatically, which is too zoomed. You guys may get angry with me, but here, this candle, okay, this is 7 p.m. candle. Let's see where the why. Oh yes, there is that issue as well. There is a 2 hours gap between DXY and all other market. See, this market has only 25 minutes left. This market has 2 hours 25 minutes left. However, you are looking at the previous candles, which is here. Again 1 2 3 4, fourth candle, 1 2 3 4, this candle. Okay, so the fourth candle and the fifth candle, this candle closed above the previous candle high. Here it failed to close above the previous candle high. So on DXY you are looking for a sell side delivery, and at the same time your forex pair is suggesting a buy side move. So it's inversely correlated. Now you can combine the confluence together, like this one's direction is on sell side and it's inversely correlated, so it should go higher. At the same time your candle is telling it should go higher, so market expanded higher. The very next candle opened, came for the lower manipulation or your entry, where you should look for your entry. Let me actually check. Okay, on this candle, what is it, British pound, let's see, GBP. Here this is 4 hours trends, let me mark that one, and let me go to 15 minutes. Let's see if there is any fair value or anything. Okay, it was a fair value right there already. At the same time, here let me go to 1 minute, and I just want to see. Oh, no, not here. 4 hours. Yeah, so this is 1, this is 2. So yeah, I mean, where is that closing that it retraced lower? Where is that closing? Okay, here, this is where the previous high was, and this is where the body was closing. So I'm looking for this area. Here. I have the 15 minutes bullish fair value. At the same time, I'm looking for some 2022 IT model or something. Okay, so market, this is type 2 reversal. However, my other market, like my DXY is already suggesting. So when market closed above this can be a internal, or it cleared these liquidities. So this high. Okay, so actually this high was valid for shifting market structure, and this was that liquidity grab because it's happening inside of a higher time frame point of interest. Or you can literally use this bearish fair value to your inversion fair value. Okay, so whatever it is, higher time frame point of interest opened there, type 2 reversal by this high, or type 1 reversal when liquidity grab, and that happened, especially the recent liquidity like this. So if that is the case, yeah, I mean, this is your inversion fair value over there. At the same time, this is the first fair value that can act as a breakaway gap. Where is the second one? Here. So forget about inversion, forget everything else, simple. Here is where you are entering, and in this case you have to, since you have a fair value gap lower, you have to cover the breakaway gap as well as with your stop loss. So maybe here, and then you can target this high for a partial, and if there is any other relative equal or from where it can reverse. Okay, since you are bullish on the direction, try to maximize, and for me I always look for 1 to 2, like at least 1 to 2, not before that. Okay, so partial at this, rest for that 1 to 2, however you are looking at it. That's anyway, I don't know why I'm still here, I should be finishing. So yeah, thanks a lot for joining, guys, and hope I was able to give you guys something from today's system, especially why I didn't look for sell short, or I didn't take the sell short, and why I took that specific buy long that I made that 900 something dollars profit. So that was it. I will hopefully, if I'm not sick or if I'm not dead, I will come tomorrow again in the stream and try to see if I can figure out how the market is working for the next week or for the rest of the day tomorrow. So yeah, I mean, until next time, take a very good care of yourself, your health, and bye bye.